This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Blacks. The family whose life is in chaos because mom won't let go of anything.
If anybody goes to Korea, I have some Korean money.
She cooks for them, schedules their every move,
Wednesday today, who has gym?
and even hoards the masterpieces they made in preschool. Now, Bonita wants to get a job,
It's time for me to start offloading the work that I do.
but before she can do that, she and the kids need to get their lives in order. Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub are here to help.
It's not funny, and you're not funny, and you're getting on my nerves. You're a phony.
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, has crossed the Atlantic to meet lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub for a very special assignment. Their mission: to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy and disorganized Canadian families and restore their sense of pride. This time, Kim and Mike are helping to organize the Black family,
I know.
comprising Mom Bonita and kids Hillary, Meredith,
Bonita.
Adelaide, and Tobias, as well as unwanted house guests, dust, and papers. Who knows how old they are? Bonita stopped counting a long time ago.
Oh, how many years ago was this?
If Bonita ever wants to get back into the workforce, she's gonna have to deal with the household hysteria that has completely taken over her world.
There are too many things that don't live somewhere. Puzzles and toys and games, papers and clothes, all manner of items that need to just live somewhere. We just kind of stuff it into another corner.
Having 4 kids, you'd think they'd pitch in to help their mom.
We don't like cleaning up. We like Mom doing it for us.
But with Bonita taking care of everything for them,
Mom does a lot of work around the house. She cooks our meals, does the laundry and stuff.
getting a job has become a far-off fantasy.
Mom, we're hungry.
Just give me a second.
Mom does everything for us all the time. She likes it.
Movie stars don't have it this good.
Sweet pea!
Bonita's also the alarm clock,
Actually out of bed?
the scheduler,
Wednesday today, who has gym?
tutor,
I don't think that's the right answer.
personal assistant, and the keeper of all things.
Where are my flip-flops? Where's that gray sweater? I can't find my earphones.
I don't want to keep track of every one of their belongings.
Where did this retainer do
I'm looking for that.
Ew, is that even hygienic?
My job is to make them responsible for where their things are.
How on earth did it get this way? And why is Bonita treating the whole family like a bunch of babies? Let's go back in time. 10 years ago, Bonita and her husband Bruce moved into this house with their 2 oldest daughters and baby Adelaide. But soon after, their promising future together was shattered.
In June of 1997, my husband went to work and was hit by a truck and just never came home.
Suddenly, and very unexpectedly, Bonita found herself on her own to cope with a baby and 2 young children.
I found out after Bruce's death that I was pregnant with my 4th child, my son.
Bonita was now a single parent with 2 young daughters and 2 babies in diapers. And she did an amazing job of raising her family. But that was a long time ago, and Bonita's kids aren't babies anymore.
As they've now reached a stage where everybody is capable and contributing, it's time for me to start offloading the work that I do.
Change won't just happen, though. Bonita needs help. Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub are coming to the rescue. The Blacks may not be waiting for a visit from the Queen, but that doesn't mean they should be living like this. They'd better get ready. Kim and Mike are about to give them a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Black family.
It's time to help make this house a home.
You're old enough to help your mother sort this crazy situation out.
Up and at 'em, Black family. This is your rude awakening.
It's pretty obvious right away that this is one disorganized mess.
I'm very shocked at how untidy this house is. Now, how much do you do in this house? What do you do?
Not much.
It becomes pretty evident pretty fast that Bonita is the root of the problem.
I blame you for this.
There's paperwork everywhere.
What is this? This
my
goes
order.
Order? This? This is not organized at all.
Well, it works for me because I know
what papers are there and what they say and who needs what.
Mom knows,
Yeah.
but you don't.
No.
My own filing system, I understand it. I can have a pile of papers and know exactly what's in it. But that doesn't work if other people need to find something out of that heap.
Oh, my God. Oh, this is an outrage. What's all this junk?
Some of it is the dog stuff.
Oh, it's the dog. The dog's untidy in the house. It's not fun. It's not funny, and you're not funny, and you're getting on my nerves. I want respect. I should think so. All you're doing is giving these kids nothing to do. These are not babies anymore, darling. If you don't give your children time to do it, how can they ever learn? Let's have a look at this bedroom, as you say. I'm not very impressed, dear. I mean, this, I mean, lovey. Look, now look, love. Did you ever hear the expression, fur coat and no knickers? I look at you standing in front of me. Well-groomed, lovely figure. You see her in the street, what do you say?
Wow.
You come in here, you go, good God almighty. You'd never dream you lived so untidy. You're a phony.
I don't know whether phony, that's a bit harsh.
Well, I'm being harsh. When your husband passed away, sadly, did you spoil them thinking they've got no dad? Did you start doing that?
Well,
Not wanting to ask them to do a thing?
yeah, there was a lot going on that was just easier for me to do it myself, and I think that's carried over.
Yikes! This could be harder than it looks. If they want to get this house in order, Kim and Mike need to take a break and discuss their plan of action.
She wants to go back to work. She wants to get her life back. Therefore, they've got to get organised, love, haven't they?
The mother has everything in her head, and she doesn't really communicate to the children what to do around the house.
She's overcompensated. It's no wonder she's got disorganised.
We're here to help. And I do think you look lovely in pink.
Are you flirting with me?
No.
But the kids will never realize what needs to change until they realize how much Mom does. It's time for the switch.
We have to open the lines of communication between mother and family. Your mother needs to unload her mind with everything that's going on in her head and tell you guys. You guys create a master plan so no one bugs your mom.
Are you? Where are you going?
That's why he took it and threw it.
It's a struggle already.
I think it should go like this. You're not the boss. Okay, I'll figure it.
But if the kids can pull it together,
Oh, Will, get off the table. Shut up.
then Bonita should be able to start letting go, right?
Leo!
This is gonna be a disaster.
Good morning, Black family.
Domestic diplomats Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalou are giving the Black family a rude awakening. They've uncovered the kinks of this household gone wrong
It's not funny, and you're not funny, and you're getting on my nerves.
and challenged the kids to take charge of their lives so that Mom, Bonita, can change track from
Stay-at-home mom to the working mom.
This master plan will have everyone's names and the times and the scheduling of all your events. Okay. This is the rest of the month.
Whoa.
Mom may have made it look easy. Hockey, gym, piano, swimming, homework, 4 kids, and every week is jam-packed.
We have to just like do it really long. That's why
That's
this
why
paper's so
he
long.
took it and threw it.
Good luck, kids.
If you're gonna fight nice.
This is what the thing is gonna look like. Line at the top, names, and then
Dude, I have to make it even. I think it should go like this. Fine. I'll just do it your way.
Oops, declared. Not my mom. That's not my mom. Are you done yet, boy?
Hurry up.
Exactly.
Oh, shut up.
Kind of sense of
Something Mom made look easy is proving to be more difficult than any of these children ever imagined.
I'll figure it. 3 more times. No, wait. How many times do you have?
If these kids are able to manage their own schedules, Bonita may find herself with a little more time on her hands.
The whole purpose for this exercise is for your kids to relieve you of all this stress because they're old enough now to take responsibility for themselves. So you have to learn how to relax. Take some time for deep breathing, yoga, anything that'll just get you in your own mind space and just focus on being you.
right.
Wow. How about we pin this master plan up?
Putting the kids in their mom's shoes has really woken them up. They can see now that it takes a little help from everyone to keep a home running smoothly, not just a mom on her own.
I was surprised at how much really happens in a month.
Those 4 of us in those 2 schools. It's really a lot to jam all that information into one head.
It feels great to have actually taken control of our own like activities and
our own lives.
I didn't realize how much I had going on in my little pea brain.
Mom, you don't have the pea brain. This brain is a very busy place, but this is a work in progress. So every time you guys have an event, you just plop it on here so your mom doesn't have to go on overload anymore.
Okay.
Right. Nice work.
Job well done.
The master plan is done, but that's just the beginning.
Your mother wants to get a job, you know that. So it's very important you girls take responsibility for your washing. You girls are getting into cosmetics a bit now, aren't you?
Yeah.
The trouble is, we all get cosmetics on the collars of our clothes. You can't help it, can you? Look, my trusty bar of soap. Say you had lipstick on a collar, foundation, mascara, whatever. Run that collar under a cold tap. Rub this soap as hard as you can, then take it between your fingers. It's out.
Oh.
Okay. One more tip. I guess your jeans are partly elastic, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anything that has elastic in it, you cannot put fabric softener, either liquid or the cloths in with that. If you look at elastic, it's stiff, isn't it? You're like that. Your pants are stiff. It can't be softened.
Yeah.
The moment you put a softener in it, you have made the elastic a wee bit softer. You won't notice right away. When you give them a dozen washes, you'll have a big bum hanging down here. And therefore, if you want it to last and your jeans to keep a nice shape, don't do it, girls. If you wash them properly and rinse them properly, that should be a pretty fresh fragrance on them. Have you girls got any washing to do today?
I have some in the bathroom.
Oh, you're a disgrace. Come on. In the bathroom. Laundry room, not bathroom. Do you girls never learn?
At 8 years old, Tobias may be too young to do his own laundry, but there's other things he can do to make Bonita's life easier.
What we're gonna do is get all your clothes ready the night before you actually go to school. What special days do you have to get dressed for?
Gym.
Gym? All right, let's get out your gym outfits now.
I need to wear shoes and socks,
Socks, good.
a t-shirt,
T-shirt, right on.
and if it's hot, you would wear shorts, but if it's kind of cold, you would wear track pants.
Perfect. All you have to do is wake up in the morning, you've already got your clothes, and then you're out the door. Nice.
The kids are beginning to take on Kim and Mike's changes, but Bonita is another story. She doesn't really get rid of anything. She just stuffs it in different places. Making one pile smaller means another pile just gets bigger.
I don't have the time or, quite frankly, the energy to make decisions on what to do with what.
Keep that thing? Anybody ever gonna wear that?
Come on.
Kim and Mike need to put an end to this quick. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And the ultimate solution will be one of these.
Give me your mother's chair! Give it to me!
Kim and Mike have been helping Bonita Black to let her kids take the reins for a change.
Between your fingers.
But Bonita needs help herself. She's setting the kids a bad example because she just can't let go of useless and sentimental junk.
Maybe I'll keep that.
So Kim and Mike's next lesson will certainly help her get rid of it.
All the junk in your house.
First of all, it's not junk. I know all the stuff in my house to be functional, and I believe it to be beautiful.
Oh, please, give me strength.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you 3 minutes to go into that house of yours, and you're gonna collect all the items that are not beautiful and that are not functional. Starting right now. Go, in you go. Guys, you have 10 more seconds. 5, 4,
Come on.
What about that bench?
3, 2, and 1.
Look at the beautiful dowels on
It's not beautiful.
It's broken.
The kids are right. Get rid of that.
Mike has a plan to make sure that this rubbish doesn't make it back into the house. It's time for drastic measures.
Black family, we are going to get rid of our separation anxiety, and we are going to toss all this stuff in the chopper upper. Here we go.
This is tacky! 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 Give me the chair! Bonita! Give it to me! Let go! The chair is gone! Nice work, everybody!
Finally, Bonita gets the point. Now it's obvious to her what junk actually is. And Kim needs to strike while the iron is hot.
This horrifies me, you know, plastic containers that are very handy. Not this many. How many do you use?
We need them for lunches and leftovers. It's wasteful to throw food out.
If you have, my dear, all these leftovers daily, are you overcooking a bit?
Perhaps I'm overcooking
Because
a bit.
why I'm saying this to you is, look, I bet the bottom's never been used in years. Do you know what's in the bottom? No.
No.
If you haven't used something for over a year in a kitchen, you don't need it. You've covered every holiday.
Right.
And you still haven't used
All
it.
my
Therefore,
social events. Okay.
Ah, now I spot this.
Yes.
Cling films. Like you, I've ripped and torn, and you've got little bits around here.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a tip. Put it on the middle shelf of your fridge. Trust me. And what happens is, it's gone slightly stiff. It pulls out so easily, and it rips across the box, but it doesn't take away the cling factor.
Oh.
So you never waste, you never battle with your sandwiches, you waste no money.
Okay.
With the kitchen out of the way, Bonita's next task is the bedroom.
What's that, my love?
That would be a phone bill.
As for monthly bills, we've got telephone, we've got gas, electric, and so on. You should keep 12 months. Covers you completely. Tax returns are kept for many years. It varies in different countries. Accountant will advise you. Now, come on, come on.
Oh, these are
What year?
airplanes that I've already used those points. That's also 2004.
right. Come on.
2004.
Anything personal, private,
Oh,
has
so a
to
bank
be shredded.
statement?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's a Visa card that I don't even have anymore.
Right, lot to do, but well worth it, and we've got to shred it.
Okay,
Right, talk to you soon.
thank you.
Kim and Mike are certainly getting through to Bonita. But they still have a way to go with Adelaide and Tobias.
Excuse me, we're out.
These kids aren't getting it.
Stop it.
Disposing of old bills and useless papers is easy. But kitty art is an even bigger problem for Bonita.
This is a picture of her family. I found some other things. Oh, look, here's more children's artwork. How can you not keep stuff like that? I just don't get it.
But how precious are they if they're never seen or appreciated?
Bonita, looking around here, there are so many memories, and there's so much beautiful artwork. Who is this from?
This is a little heart, and this is the first Valentine that Hillary ever made.
So much
It's so
magic.
I know. How can you get rid of that? So
And the
I
heart is
save it.
very cute.
It's very cute.
I want you to be able to see them and appreciate them and enjoy them all in one area. Let's go upstairs, because I have a little surprise for you where we can keep these memories alive.
Oh,
All right, let's go. So here's your memory,
Yes.
right? So we're gonna save it. We're not
Okay.
gonna have it all over the house.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna
Tuck
put it
into a
in
corner
here
somewhere. All right.
in this little scanner.
Okay.
You press this button, et voila!
Wow.
Memory saved.
Fantastic.
And all we have to do now is put all your artwork in there.
Right.
And then all this screensaver will just keep popping it up.
Thank you very much.
Bonita's got some new tools for getting rid of useless and sentimental stuff. But the Blacks still have one final challenge to face. The Blacks' home has always been a drop-in destination for friends because of Bonita's warm hospitality. But it's always been Mom alone who takes care of the guests.
Shanna, you okay?
That is all about to change.
But there's one more thing that we want you to do.
You're going to have a party. Mother's not taking part. She's being waited on.
By yourself? Without Mom?
With an attitude like that, and a house like this, is there any way that this party will actually happen?
Now, family, I'm going to say something to you.
Kim and Mike have set the Black family their biggest challenge of all.
You're going to have a party. Mother's not taking part. We want someone to organise the invitations.
Someone's gonna organize the drinks, and someone's gonna organize all the food.
No, I'm not doing that.
It's time for the kids to take charge. They're doing it all by themselves to show Mom Bonita that things at home won't fall apart when she goes back to work.
What are you doing? Tonight we're organizing a party.
Do you think you can make it?
I don't even know if my kids can make their own sandwich, never mind put on a party for all these people. It makes me a bit worried.
Is anyone else nervous about this? As the party deadline draws near, Kim and Mike are ready to make their final judgment on the Black family's efforts.
Boyo! Oh my gosh. There's 50 people coming. We're gonna look so stupid. Boyo, you can't put them back in.
Have the kids been able to pull it all together? But just so no one forgets where they've come from, Kim and Mike have prepared a wall of shame that shows the dismal state of the Black family's home before their rude awakening.
Would you like to look at this?
Look at Mom drew.
Oh, that is appalling.
Bonita's bedroom, once a cluttered, untidy dumping ground, is now a calm, serene oasis where she can kick back after a long day at work.
Look, I have plates in my bed.
My stuff's the best.
The best?
Compared to you, Mom, look at yours.
Ew, look at that part.
The living room was a mess of laundry, toys, and junk. The computer area, a jumble of wires and dusty books. Now, it's a tidy, relaxing space the whole family can enjoy.
No, sweetie, we have
Now it looks so good, and it didn't actually take
That long.
100 years to get it that way. And I think that's a big lesson to learn.
Now, do you know, on that note, shall we party? Yeah. Come on, kids.
There's been a lot of activity today, and it's just really everybody pitching in and it all coming together. The kids are having to not only take on the jobs that they didn't know that they had to do, but doing them with real relish. It's sort of a new chapter for me, and I think it's a good chapter for them to be embarking on, too.
The master plan?
Yeah. So we just write it down, and then we'll all know where everyone's going. Mom won't have to remember everything.
Good, it looks way better. This party was a big hit.
We did it all by ourselves.
Now Mom knows that we're a lot more independent.
And we realized how much Mom used to do for us, and now we can do it for her also. It's really good to see her enjoying herself.
The Black family is transformed. The kids have taken responsibility for themselves, and Bonita has finally learned to let go so that she can head back to work. Kim and Mike are thrilled at the new pride that the Black family has found in themselves. And they aren't the only ones who are pleased with the results.
Wow, it looks like a completely different house.
I shouldn't really be surprised that they're able to do it because they're smart, capable kids, but the fact that they're willing as they are has been a really nice eye-opener for me.
This beautiful hair color.
Perhaps I should have given them this opportunity a long time ago, but that's okay, better late than never.
The guests are happy,
Yeah.
Bonita's happy,
Yeah.
and the children are happy.
Smashing.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah. And my feet are killing me. Let's go.
This whole exercise of teaching them how to take on their own responsibility has been really invaluable for our whole family.
Before it used to be crazy. Like there used to be so much going on all the
We used
time.
to lose stuff all the time.
We used to be
Screaming,
running
be
around.
so messy all over the place.
But it's a lot better now.
We're all just a lot more on time for things like school and church.
I can do my homework a lot easier. I can find everything that I need to do it.
What's really good is that the kids are taking on responsibility for their own schedules, which means that's not my job anymore and I have more time for myself.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Edwards.
I just cleaned all this up.
They've got a big house, a big family, and an even bigger collection of games, toys, and animals.
I dare you to smell that.
It all adds up to one big mess that has fallen directly on the shoulders of Mom Alexandra.
You know, if you would help me out every once in a while cleaning up this place, then it wouldn't look like this.
Nobody helps, nobody cares, and it looks like nobody is ready for the rude awakening to come.
This is
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, has taken the trip across the Atlantic to meet lifestyle expert Mike Chalou for a very special assignment. rehabilitate messy and disorganized Canadian families who've lost their sense of pride. This time, Kim and Mike have a big job on their hands with the Edwards family, comprising Mom Alexandra, Dad Greg, and daughters Samantha, Shannon, and Evangeline. The Edwards are masters at creating an uncontrollable mess.
It's ripped and everything.
But it seems like only Alexandra feels the mess is even a problem.
I don't think this is very fair to have to pick up all this stuff again. I just cleaned all this up. The dishwasher has clean dishes in it. It's halfway done empty, but it's not happening.
Evie, did you bring homework home? Where is your backpack? My house is a disaster zone. It's like a hurricane has hit it, and it's driving me absolutely crazy.
I got Jell-O all over her homework book.
And I'm the only person in this house who cares enough to want to do things.
The kids think the clutter is funny.
I am not the tidier. I'm a mess maker.
And Greg isn't helping matters.
Someone left the Jell-O on the stove. It's melted. Flush it down the toilet, I guess.
Because he doesn't seem to care.
You've been on the computer long enough now.
Whatever, man. I just got home from work. I just want to check some stuff out.
Don't you notice that smell? Like
The turtles?
Yeah, I dare you to smell that. I'm here all day and I can smell it.
Smells not bad.
This is disgusting.
Smell it. Seriously,
No,
just
it's
smell
disgusting.
it.
Get it away from me, man. It smells like a sewer. And look at this dining room.
Yeah, well,
Like, we can't even eat here.
we don't eat in here anyway, usually. We eat in the kitchen. It's like for company.
And that is the Edwards' big issue. Everybody makes a mess, yet nobody helps Mom clean it up.
I live with 3 children. I have 4 dogs. My husband, he's a pack rat. I'm running out of energy.
Kim and Mike are on their way to help turn this family around. Get ready, Edwards. It's time for your rude awakening.
Oh, look at this carry-on. Get out.
There you go.
Oh, look, what's going on here? Get up. Good morning, Edwards family. It's time to get your home back in order.
Your house is chaotic and so are your lives.
Mom, what's going on?
Come out here now and leave the animals behind.
Fat chick with a beehive on the front lawn.
Up and at 'em, Edwards family. This is your rude awakening.
Get in. Let's go. Come on. There's a terrible smell in this house. I'm not being rude. What is that smell?
It's the shoes.
Who's got stinky feet?
I work for a living, honey. We don't have leopard skin shoes like you.
I don't like your attitude. Don't give me a cheek. I'm going to start at the top of the house.
Alexandra has revealed to Kim and Mike the family's deepest, darkest secret. It's the dangerous, out-of-bounds attic.
My gosh. This is... It's very disgusting. Call them.
Edwards! I've already called.
I know, but you're so loud sometimes.
Shut up, don't be so stupid. Shut up. What is all this untidiness? Please.
Just laziness, I guess.
Well, now, do you know, when you say that to me, I can't tell you off, can I? What about you, though?
Procrastination. And it's the dumping grounds for everything from the lower levels.
And you don't like to part with things, do you?
No.
A bit of a pack rat.
What Kim and I really want to help you out with is to have pride in your home, pride in the ownership of the things that you have in your home, and that way there's pride in the family. Let's see the rest of the house. It gets worse and worse, you guys.
Well, I gotta admit, Evie is the worst mess maker in the house.
Hurricane Evie. She comes into a room and you leave her in there to play for more than an hour and it's turned upside down. I don't know how she does it. It's a gift.
I may as well burst your bubble. You're all messy.
I tidy in this house every day, at least 3 or 4 hours a day.
But you don't work, do you?
Yeah, actually, I'm a cleaning lady.
But pardon?
I clean houses for a living.
I am gobsmacked. I am amazed that you are a cleaner. Because, seriously speaking, you ain't too fond of cleaning or tidying in this household. I am. Where is the dining room, Lovey? We'll see.
It's right here.
But, Lovey, it's not a dining room. Now, come on. What's the couch doing there?
Well, it's broken and we're just trying to fix it.
There's also an office that's on this side.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing here turtles.
Yeah.
Fishies here. What's that in there? What's What is that?
Oh my God. That's okay. That's okay.
I'm glad you're into little creatures, God knows, but I'll tell you this now. They don't belong on a dining room table, do they? You've got 3 lovely kids. I'll tell you something, don't you think it'd be nice to eat with them at night in here?
Kim and I are here to give you pride.
You know, you keep bringing up this pride, and it's really getting me upset. We do have pride, and I'm very proud of my family.
No,
and
absolutely.
And you keep bringing this pride thing up,
Right,
and
right.
I don't like that.
But we just want to showcase your pride. We have a beautiful family, a stunning family, okay? And there's a lot to be proud of, but we just want to make the inside of your house look like the inside of your family.
Okay.
Nobody helps Mom with the mess, and that's led to some major frustration.
Look at this. You're welcome yet.
Greg needs to start understanding why his wife is so angry, and Alexandra needs a taste of her own medicine.
So we're going to swap roles here. She's going to be you, you're going to be her.
The aggravation is built up, and now the Edwards are getting a chance to let off a little steam.
Crickets stink and these turtles stink.
But if Kim and Mike set off a ticking time bomb,
Hey, there's you.
the Edwards family is living in household confusion.
Where's my lamb? Seriously. What lamb?
Like most families, everybody is good at making a mess.
Look on the ground. Maybe it's in there.
But the Edwards' big issue is that nobody is willing to help Mom clean it up, and Dad is just as much to blame as the kids.
Now, hold on. I just want to check my email.
Greg needs to start helping out around the house, and Alexandra needs to stop yelling.
Why is it a big deal all of a sudden?
Because it smells so bad. I'm here all day, and I can smell it.
Time for the switch.
Your good lady wife is sick of you on that computer and your antics, your rudeness. You ignore her.
Yeah.
You are a rotter.
Yes.
So we're going to swap roles, dear. She's going to be you, you're going to be her.
All right.
And you're going to have a dose of your own medicine.
Greg, it's dinner time. The children are in here. Hurry up.
Just give me a minute.
Did you come in here?
Look, I just came back from work. I need to relax a little bit.
In this house. I don't do anything in here. And these crickets stink and these turtles stink.
Okay, I work hard.
Yes, look at this dust.
Okay,
Embarrassing.
you barking at me. You're like a freaking parrot.
All right, if you don't want to clean up, I'm going to clean this mess up. Get away.
Excuse me. You need to calm down a little bit. Just
So sick of it.
I just spent 12 hours at work. I had all these customers coming up to me, and I had to like smile the whole time.
Oh, settle down.
What is it?
Do you know you're giving us a headache? What lesson have you learned from this, Greg? Let's be honest. Oh,
I
seriously?
feel like he's
She's
not
not-
being part of the family. He was ignoring our needs.
So you felt that the husband's a wee bit unreasonable?
He was a little bit. I acknowledge he had a hard day at work. He needed some time alone, but he had more than enough time.
Now, how did you feel as the husband? How did you feel?
Oh, my ears were really hurting. And if I sound like that, I apologize. But
So it's been a good lesson you've learned, and I hope you can improve yourselves.
This is going to be harder than expected. It's time for Kim and Mike to regroup.
There's so many different issues in this family.
Charlie.
That dining room, it is a mess.
It's a zoo, dear, isn't it?
It's a big zoo. Who has that many animals in a dining room?
Well, they do.
And she's always tired.
Are you shocked?
Well, no.
The father said she should be doing more.
The father does work a lot, though.
So does that mean she goes out to work and has 3 children?
Right.
But she needs help, lovey. But no, come on now. If they all mucked in with her, they all have to do little chores like doing their beds and bringing their clothes down to the wash. Come on now.
You know, I love those. I really do.
Do you? You really like them, do you?
They're my favorite set, for sure.
Well, really? Never said. Never said.
The pearls.
Oh, the pearls.
If Greg and the kids are going to start helping out around the house, they need to have the tools to succeed. Luckily, they've got access to some expert advice.
I realise you're very enthusiastic, especially you, little one. Try and hold back. I'm going to show you little terrors how to make a proper bed. Make sure that you get to the corner so the mattress goes into the corner of it.
I can't lift them.
No, I know, darling, because you're a town. I realise that. Let me have a look. We will not give up.
Meanwhile, Mike and Greg are tackling the Edwards' smelly shoe problem.
So before we put the shoes away, I like to use the fabric refreshener. It's a little quick spray into your shoes.
Here we have a flat sheet. Now, 2 inches in from here, you grab a piece, take a straight line, wrap it over, Mr. Triangle. Well done. Now, tuck it under as tight as you can get it. It's wonderful, you know. Was that hard? No.
Are those for work too?
Yeah, those are bad.
Honestly.
Yeah, they're bad. They're bad.
So let's get those.
Even little girls smell shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, good.
I see, you know, you're recycling. Well, you're not really, because it should be in 3 bins, it's in 1.
Right.
We don't want this big monster here. I'll give you a hand. Get on the end of that, let's get it out in the garden. All's going to be explained. The children must get involved.
Okay.
The eldest one is to be responsible for glass, because I don't want kiddies handling glass, right, so glass. The 2 little ones, they can decide whether one wants plastic and one wants the newspapers. Up to them.
Right.
Fine. We're not expecting them to do it every night. Kids are kids. So it gives them responsibility, makes them realise that mum works hard, mum's cooking for them, and it just makes them feel that they're part of the community.
Right.
Give the kids some responsibility, organisation, you see. A bit of bribery, and you've cracked it, girl.
But even if the rest of the family does start pitching in on a regular basis, they'll still need to deal with their attic.
I'm just so embarrassed about it. It's something I hide. It's not something I tell anybody. Nobody's ever gone up there.
Kim and Mike have a plan to get the Edwards to finally clean up their embarrassing attic, once and for all.
What we're gonna do is, Kim and I are gonna give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go up to that attic and collect your treasures. I want them all to come down here. You got it? You have 3 minutes, starting now.
Go! Come on, hurry up! Hurry up! Go! Mom, where'd you come from?
Go and prepare, dear.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Go on.
I can't put my basketball fish.
Hey, Samantha, you want this one?
If this family thought that Kim's rude awakening was a surprise, then this is going to be a real shocker. The Edwards family loves to make a mess.
I don't think this is very fair.
But their big issue is that nobody is willing to help Mom clean it up.
Well, if you would help me out every once in a while in cleaning up this place, then it wouldn't look like this.
Kim and Mike want the Edwards to stop their hoarding and start helping each other out.
Go.
So now the family is on a mission to uncover their most prized possessions from the attic. Kim and Mike will decide what to do with whatever is left behind.
I see. It looks like you found some gear, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I would presume that everything else up there is not wanted.
No.
Your dad and I are going up those stairs. We're going to get stuff you don't want.
Aww.
And we're going to dispose of it, aren't we?
No, no, no.
Right, Dad's found quite a few things to get rid of.
Not Annie.
I've touched this stuff for years.
Just
Ratty old doll.
Well, it's Annie. They've played with her for a long time.
I want my doggy.
You had an opportunity. Come on, Greg. Come on.
Kim, have them bring this stuff down right now. Woo! Here we go. This is it. Goodbye, jump.
In amongst the junk in the attic was a doll that had been passed down through the years. And Greg has unknowingly grouped it with the garbage.
I didn't know that was one of the girls' favorite dolls. Apparently, it was a little rough, but apparently it was something that shouldn't have been burned.
That was a really hard moment for me because that doll was the one that Samantha had as a baby and Shan had as a baby and Ruby had as a baby. He didn't realize how sentimental it was to us.
The Edwards have learned a valuable lesson.
Let's salute. Ready?
Having too much stuff can lead to treasured items being accidentally thrown away.
See you later. New start.
Clearly, though, the attic isn't the only disorganized area of the house.
Can I have a drink of milk too?
Part of the reason why Alexandra is always running behind is that even the simplest things seem to take forever. Kim's solution: focus on one task at a time.
That's dishwasher right now. I'll bet you £1 that is not cleaned out.
No, it's not.
How long do you reckon it takes you to clear that dishwasher out?
Half an hour,
Oh,
maybe?
you can't take that, dear. If you get straight on with it, it's about 3 minutes. Honestly, I reckon 3 to 4
3
minutes.
15 minutes, maybe.
No, not. Hang on a minute. I'm setting on 3. Right, start. Now, come on. Now, just normal speed. Half an hour. Clean the house in that time.
While Kim gets Mom started on the dishes, Mike is helping the kids clear the air a little.
Here we go. What do you think? Smell?
Smells good.
Smells good, right? It'll take away that smell of the fish water. Let's light it up, girls. Perfect. Let me know how it smells. Oh, fire.
Meanwhile, back in the kitchen,
Done?
Almost. There.
2.5 minutes. Now, the wonderful micro. Gosh, it's a wonderful thing to have, isn't it? Let me open this. A little bit soiled, normal, but it's grubby because you use it a lot. Trust me, there's no problem. You just take a glass bowl that'll take the heat. You boil a kettle and fill it half full. Okay. Now, I happen to have a lemon in my pocket. By some miracle, I do all these things. I'm going to take 3 or 4 generous slices. You know, I mean, a good 1/3 of an inch thick, so I've used half the lemon. And I'm going to throw it in the hot water. And all you do then is you stand the bowl in here.
Right?
Close up your micro. Get it going. Now,
Well, for how long do you think it should be on?
I think 3 or 4 minutes. We've got 3 because I've already put hot water in this, get it kicked off. But what it does is all the steam releases any dirt that's on this, so it's so easy to clean. It's steamed and warm, and it's got a beautiful fragrance in there. And you open it up, and the lemon is beautiful, and it wipes off so easy with a paper towel or a cloth because the steam's loosened everything. That's all you need.
and for the smelly pet problems, Mike has an idea to keep the air odor-free.
Having a dog pound in the laundry room is a little odd.
Well, it kind of smells back here, you know.
Okay, solving your problem. Okay? All right? This will make all your stinky air go away. You simply just plug it in, and it's ready to go. So when everybody walks through the laundry room, they get that smack of fresh air right in your face. Bam!
The Edwards now know what they need to do to keep their house neat, tidy, and smelling fresh. But can they bring it all together in the attic for Kim and Mike's final challenge?
Almost 10 years you've hardly used any of this.
It's mostly good stuff.
Oh, it's all blamed on your
Give
kids.
it to the charity. Give it to the charity shop. Some of the kids learn from it. If your kids have had a few years without it, they don't want it, do they? Give it to other kids who've got more toys. Would that be a good idea?
Fabulous idea.
Kim's final challenge to the Edwards is to clear out their house and attic by filling 50 boxes in 24 hours. With patience wearing thin, this task could be too much to handle.
So we're gonna have to like help us here doing all this ourselves. It's just been so stressed. This has been so stressful for me. I never ever want to go through this again, ever.
Yeah, let's not let it get this bad again. We'll never have to go through it
So,
again.
you know, they keep going on about, you know, we're not proud. We are very proud. That's why we kept this attic a secret. None of my friends have ever been up here. My mom and dad have never been up here. My sisters, my own kids haven't been up here in 6 years. You know, and that's why that whole doll thing happened when Greg came up here. I secretly stashed that doll away, and he comes up here, and he burns the damn thing.
Do you know?
She's volatile.
I think you're being polite.
Shan's crying in her room because baby Addie...
I'm taking 5.
You can speed up a little bit, you know. You don't have all night.
Cleaning the house was supposed to bring this family together.
You have to make quick decisions.
But instead, it seems to be tearing the Edwards apart.
Get a wall unit. That's
I don't want the wall unit. What we have is nice.
It used to be that everybody in the Edwards family made the mess bigger, but nobody would help clean it up.
Can't you just listen to me for once?
Since Kim and Mike's arrival, the whole family has started pitching in. And now they're dealing with the biggest challenge of all. Fill 50 boxes in 24 hours and get them out of the house.
It's been very rough. Emotionally, I'm totally drained.
The transition hasn't been an easy one. But the family has banded together, and the results are making the whole ordeal worth the pain.
wasn't that hard to get rid of the junk once you're faced with it, you know? You just need the motivation to do it. There we go. That's all for now.
I've been chucking a lot of things and donating a lot of things, so that feels good.
This is going straight to Salvation Army. All this little pile, and the stuff on the back is going
50 boxes, 24 hours, mission accomplished. And just in case the Edwards have forgotten how bad things once were, Kim and Mike have prepared a wall of shame.
Take a look.
Before, the attic was filled to the brim, but after removing 50 boxes of junk, there's no more risk of treasured items being tossed out with the trash.
Wow. Evie, can you find your bedroom in there?
That's his room.
Evie's room was cluttered with toys and clothing scattered everywhere. Now it's organized perfectly and everything has a place. And the dining room, once a stinky, ill-placed habitat for a slew of animals, no longer smells and is people-friendly too.
Alexandra, you pleased we came?
Yes. Yesterday, I wish I had never called.
You've done a lot. You worked jolly hard, haven't you?
I'm actually like proud to open my door now and let people look into my room before it's like, please don't ruin them.
Now, to really enjoy your lovely organized home.
The stress is gone, the family is at peace, and even little Evie is pitching in. Alexandra doesn't have to tackle this mess alone anymore, and that's putting everyone at ease.
Wow, look at this.
Kim's rude awakening has worked wonders.
How do you like the new dining room, Evie?
Yeah, there's a lot more space in here, right?
Tell you what, for all the moods and hissy fits, they did all the tidying, they organised the whole house.
The dining room is put together.
I want us to make a promise, never have it looking like this.
Okay.
So do you promise? Yeah. Pinky swear.
Promise.
At least Kim can't get rid of the dogs, and I'm very happy about that. Everything else, I think I'm ready to let go.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Gallia family, whose home is one of the strangest on the block. The master bedroom is a dumping ground, the living room has a bed in it, and the dishes are done in the bathtub.
It's a total disaster.
Things are so bad that daughter Marika is ready to leave it all behind.
That's why I have a job right now, because I've been saving up to go away from home.
It's time for Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub to fix this home and set this family straight.
I'm not a doctor.
You're nuts!
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub on a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike have a massive job on their hands with the Gallia family, comprising Dad Mark, Mom Deborah, Mark's daughter Marika, and son Benjamin. 10 years ago, Mark pulled his house apart to do renovation, but he's never completed any of the jobs, which has left it looking more like a construction site.
You know, I'm a nice, neat guy underneath. This is just an illusion.
Living this way is pretty difficult. You adjust, you do, but not happily.
Although the Gallias would love to have people over, the mess makes it next to impossible.
We can't really bring anybody into the place. and I really like, you know, I like entertaining.
But the ongoing renovation has left the Gallias without any room that functions as it should.
Most of the time I don't think about the fact that I'm washing bed in the same tub that I wash the dishes in. But when I do think about it, it's kind of worrying. You do wonder what's lurking in there.
The state of the house is too much for Marika, and she's ready to leave.
It wouldn't be a problem for me to stay with my mom all the time. My mom would love that.
But Marika worries about what that would mean for her baby brother Benjamin.
This is my baby grabbing scissors. You know, I just want things to be better for him. He's the one that's gonna have to live in this house his whole life.
With so much work left undone, the problems are piling high, and that is the Gallia's big issue. Projects get started and never get finished. Kim and Mike need to save this family. Get ready, Gallias. Here comes a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Gallia family. It's Kim and Mike here. We're here to sort you out.
Your house is topsy-turvy and your lives seem to be a big mess.
The start of it never finished. Things are gonna change.
Gallia family, this is your rude awakening. Let's go, Kim.
Oh, get it, coming. I'm standing in a room, I don't know what it is. Could you enlighten me? Because I've got a bed here, but I've got a living room fireplace there. We've got an aquarium in the corner.
We have our computer room over here.
So, what would you describe this room as?
Convenient living space.
Convenient? You know, you may think you're funny, but I don't find you amusing. We're here because we have heard tell that you're a starter, not a finisher. Am I right?
Yeah.
Because you've done nothing for years, have you?
It's taken a while getting around to some stuff, yeah.
What about this poor child? Do you bring your friends in here?
Oh, obviously not, right? Yeah.
Whenever they ask, I have too much shame. No.
Oh, boy.
What breaks your heart?
I brought people home, and it's strange because you walk in, and almost before you reach the door, you just want to say, I'm sorry. I apologize in advance.
Joe, Kim, wait. You're gonna die. Okay, hold on. Let me make some room. Just a minute. All right. Kim, can you see everything okay?
Very nice to me, love. I'm not complaining.
Okay.
No, all right. What's this room?
This is the master bedroom.
And why haven't you moved into it? Looks fairly well turned out. Why hasn't it moved in?
It's not completely finished, like the lighting fixture is one thing I wanted to do.
So you're telling me you have stayed in that room for the sake of fixing that?
That's basically where it boils down.
I'm not a doctor. You're nuts!
Some would say.
What is this room? This is the playroom? What?
No.
What? Guys, can you please come in here, please? We're trying to figure out what room this is.
It's our kitchen. Well, you've got no floor first. I've got a soft floor. It's a soft floor, yeah.
Okay, wait. We're missing a fridge as well.
Yes, it's in the other room.
It's out there.
What is this pipe sticking out of the sauna? What is it?
That's where the sink goes.
Can I ask you a question? It might seem obvious to you, it's not to me. Where do you wash your dishes? I can show you. Are these dishes drying in the bowl here?
Yes, they are.
So where do you wash them then?
In the bathtub.
We need to talk, we really do.
This family has got some real issues. It's time for Kim and Mike to regroup.
We've got to restore this house so that they can enjoy it. They can enjoy what they've got. And little Marie can be the main scene. See, I feel sad about that.
We have to divide and conquer.
Yeah, you can have him. I'm not even asking.
No patience for him?
I feel like smacking him right in the chops.
Well, what are you going to do with her?
Well, I'm going to take her with the baby. I'm going to give her advice on that.
Then I will take the father, and I'm going to teach him how to start a project and finish a project.
Well, good luck to you.
More tea, doll?
Yes, thank you so much. Do you know, Matt, you are really a gentleman, aren't you?
Thank you.
I wish at times, though, and don't take this wrong, but you could be a little bit rough, you know, a bit rough edges and stuff.
You wouldn't be able to handle me.
I could try, couldn't I? But I'd like to try if you let me.
Right now, daughter Marika is powerless against her father's ever-growing house of junk.
I just recently came back from camping, and I found my dad's car radiator on my bed that he was fixing because he says he couldn't find a surface to work on. So he used my bed.
But today, the balance of power is gonna shift, it's time for The Switch.
Your daughter, who I think has got a massive brain here and knows how to use it. And since she's the one that's fed up on never bringing friends home, she's the boss right now. We've made her the boss. We want to get your bedroom back as a master bedroom. And you've got to fix that light, haven't you?
So basically...
Get all that done. Oh, it's called work.
Ourselves?
Yes, you've got to get off your bum, dear.
Let's go.
All right, guys, this is the plan. First, you, Deb, are gonna start packing boxes. You are gonna go and get that light fixture from the closet that's been sitting there for years, and you're gonna put it up once and for all. Ready? Get started. Everything out, clear a space for yourself, in and out. We're gonna show you that what we haven't done in years, we can do in a few hours, so let's go.
You're absolutely right.
Deb, up and down the stairs, come on. Pack it up nice and high, make your trips efficient.
The work is finally getting done, but this switch may be too much for Mark and Deb to handle.
Deb, faster! You're dilly-daddling. Give me time. I'm running up and down the stairs as fast as I can, but lastly.
The Gallias are living in an almost uninhabitable home. Like most families, everyone has an excuse.
The dishwasher's here, just in a box.
But the Gallias' big issue is that no project ever gets finished.
Because you've done nothing for years, have you?
Kim and Mike want the Gallias to learn how to finish things that they've started.
We gotta change things up around here a little bit.
So now the family is attempting to turn their junk room back into a master bedroom.
Move it out so we have some quick trips.
Daughter Marika is taking charge.
Those are day-to-day used clothes that should be hung up in the closet.
Closet now, despite the fact that we're in bed for months.
Yeah, because it should have been done a while ago. We're doing everything today.
This exercise is getting things done, but is Deb's ego getting in the way?
It can be a little bit different having a 14-year-old telling you what to do. Obviously, it's usually the other way around.
Piece of luggage?
Despite the animosity, Marika is maintaining her newfound authority and standing her ground.
Things got pretty heated. People were getting a bit irritated, a little bit pissed off. But I mean, it's all for a good cause.
And it's working. After years of stalling, Mark is finally completing a project.
All right, we got the light done.
Light's working.
22 minutes. How long has that been like that for, that damaged man?
A few years.
A few years for the sake of 22 minutes.
Okay, you know what? Next step, let's do the bed.
Come on.
Come on, let's get it going.
I'm somewhat embarrassed it didn't get done sooner. And now that that part of it is complete, I'm happy.
But before the marital bed is reinstated, the floor needs a proper cleaning.
Soft brush, soft sweep. I've taken this, I put it under a warm tap, lightly warm, okay? And it's a make-do. Hold that, I'm gonna tie it over here. This is all these floors take once you have them treated. They are an absolute breeze to keep clean. I'll just take an old tea towel, warm water. Oh, now, always clean your wood on grain. This is all I'm doing. 1, bring it back, 2. You never put anything harsh cleaner on here, ever, 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 ever. I'm going on the grain, my love. And you see the floor, look now like that. You'll be surprised. You take the surplus dust, that's your floor done. Let's go and get the bed in. Wonderful. Come on, let's go.
All right, guys, so bring it in.
After 6 years of separate sleeping quarters, Deb and Mark can finally share the same bed.
Thanks to your daughter, you've done a jolly good day's work. You've got a bedroom. You're going to join your husband tonight?
I guess I have to.
Oh, you poor soul.
I'm excited.
Seeing how easily the bedroom came together, Mark is eager to start tackling even more projects around the house.
I've composed my list of the things that you haven't done in your home. Here we go. And these are all the things that you've started in your home and haven't finished.
That's a lot of stuff.
Mike's giant list is great for making a point.
I like this will stop the lazy days.
But now Mark needs a practical solution for completing all of his unfinished jobs around the house.
Mark, I want to give you a couple of tips to make your life a little easier so you can do things properly and get things done. First thing, to-do list. need you to write everything down. Then you pick 3 items on that list, and I want you to complete them that day. Second one, do you like music, Mark?
I love music.
Yeah, good. I want you to be entertained while you're doing your job. So play your favorite music at all times while you're doing your job.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I want you to start things, I want you to work on them, and then I want you to finish them. It's a very simple formula. Do you ever read?
Yeah.
You read full books?
Yeah, actually I have.
Start to the end?
Yeah.
So treat this like a book.
It's a pretty big book.
It's a big book. It's a horror story, actually. I'll leave this to you, okay? You go. Okay, very good. Looks fabulous. Don't wreck the list. Don't watch yourself. Watch that. Thank you.
I think that the rest of the house will actually come together fairly quickly because I've seen that it can be done.
The Gallias are beginning to get it, but they still have a long way to go. And there's plenty more for this family to learn.
You haven't swept this floor for 2 years. You lazy article.
The Gallias start projects and never finish them. And that's got daughter Marika ready to walk out the door.
Home should be a calming place. Home should be home, right? It should feel somewhere where you're comfortable. But I don't feel that way. I walk in and it's just a mess.
We need to get on all fours. Can you manage it? I can manage it. I can.
To get things on the right track, Kim is showing Deb how to make things safer for baby Benjamin.
I want us to be at the height he's at. Okay. To see what he sees, you see? You see? Now, let's get round here. You bend, you're crawling round. What do you see? What do you see?
Lots of things to get into. Dirt.
Oh, good. Dirt in the truck road, isn't there?
Garbage can.
Yes. Oh, he could be at the garbage can. He could be very ill. Keep going, keep going. Oh, now he is tall. He could bump right there. He's tall enough, isn't he? That, I would like to bump. That is nasty.
Yeah.
He could be hospitalised. I think these are ingenious because little soul bangs his head. He bumps it, and he bumps it on there, especially there. This is rather sticky inside. They're very spongy. Got an adhesive here. Any corner, sharp corner you see, that goes on there. Put your hand on that, look. If he bumped his noodle on that...
Oh, wow, it's cushy.
It's spongy and lovely. Yeah. He might bruise, he won't cut.
No,
He bumped himself on that metal.
Oh, yeah.
By Jove, he'd be very badly cut. So that's wonderful. Because we always bang our noodles, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
So let's keep going, my love. Oh, look here, Debbie, dear.
The bed was here for 2 years.
Are you telling me you never clip? You lazy article. You haven't swept this floor for 2 years. Let's go along here. Oh, look at now. What's that attached to? Is that live? Is it live? Do you know what I'm putting? Are you puffed out? Oh, God. Last time I lay on the floor, it was on my honeymoon, love. Oh, that's... You've all been through it, haven't you? No. But you see now, that's dangerous too. You stick it in his eye, stick it in his ear. You know, so I've made my point, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
The clearer you keep this house, the safer your lovely, lovely baby's going to be. Right?
Yes, honey.
You know, on a wooden floor, when it's been a finished floor, if you just put this down and say to him, all right, lie on that, it slides. There is no way he'll slide all over the floor, okay? But if you buy this, this is about $5. This is rubber.
Very good.
Good. This doesn't slip. There you go there. Especially if he was a baby that hadn't yet walked, he's sort of trying to crawl. He couldn't go further. Down I put about $5 worth. Will you listen to these tips, please? Will you listen to the tips?
Thank you. I think that's yours.
Now in here, right.
Yes.
Try and pay attention.
I am trying.
We put this on here. Right.
Yeah.
And therefore, when he's on it, so I'm really pushing. Do push, please push. It won't go any further. Therefore, he's safe. Get on there and see what you think. Go on, try and push that along. Go on, can you push that along? I think he's waving. I'll leave you to it. You're a terrible television presenter, you are. So, OK, that's the idea. That wash is on a cold wash, and this wash is a good old cheap shop. Good enough, good enough. But let's whip that up. Now, I'm going to show you something else that really concerns me. Now, let me show you what I mean. He's here, that's his height. He wants his little lorry out.
Yep.
What you don't see is, you need to seal these off. And all you do is, in you go. What? Go on, put it in. In it goes. Now, it's a very tight fit super. Yes. It takes an adult to pull it out. Should do, which is what the idea. He shouldn't be able to get that out. I'm very concerned you don't have a faceplate on here. We're safe here. We are not safe here. In fact, we are open to the elements. That is very dangerous. A child could stick a knife in there. Please, we need to go to the shop yesterday. We'll certainly go today. Get all these faceplates, make the boys safe. Yeah.
Everyone is pitching in, and no surface is being left untouched. This is definitely a work in progress.
I think the toughest thing to change is always yourself. But I do sincerely want to make the biggest effort that I can to have a proper living space for myself and Mark and Benjamin and Marika.
If we're not all prodded and pushed by each other, I think we're going to lose motivation. And I think us working as a team is going to be essential.
Things are coming along, but the Gallias have been in this position before.
I'm not sure why nothing in the house gets finished. There's so much that needs to be done. It's almost like you don't know where to start.
Cleaning is one thing. Making the house livable is another story. Let's see if the Gallias are ready for Kim and Mike's final challenge.
We've got one last challenge for you.
The final challenge.
We're going away for 7 days because we want you to put your kitchen in. You're going to do your sink, you're going to do your kitchen. You've got it all here in this house, haven't you?
Yep.
And you said you're capable of doing it. You did the light.
Yep.
So for 7 days we're going. But when we come back, you better have it done well done.
It will be done.
Cabinets, sink, dishwasher, and flooring. The Gallias have everything they need to get this kitchen sink drama together.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
But can 10 years of incomplete projects really be finished in 7 days?
I am thinking, how the hell are we going to get this done on time?
You got the glue on this one.
The Gallia family is in the middle of a week-long challenge to finish every project in their 3-bedroom home, including a complete kitchen renovation.
I glued the wrong side? Yeah, you got the wrong side. Huh?
But for a family that starts things and never finishes them, this is not such a simple task.
I only got so much time.
And in this challenge, failure is not an option.
I do not want Kim and Mike walking in here and finding this place not finished. All right, do that and we're dead.
So the Gallias have enlisted some very talented friends to keep the kitchen renovation on track.
Yeah, I'm a little bit scared because we've got a deadline to meet and it seems like there's still a lot of work to do in that time. But I'm scared and excited at the same time. Looking forward to it.
Mark is overseeing construction, while Deb and Marika are teaming up to tackle the clutter, reorganize the rooms, and get rid of the junk.
Cheese. It's peppered cheese.
But Dad's new go-getter attitude is creating some unexpected tension in the Gallias' home.
Whatever I say, you do.
All right.
Understood?
Hey, I'm understanding.
Perfect.
Not stupid. Got you. It's really frustrating when you all have ideas for how things should be done. And you don't want to hurt each other's feelings, but at the same time, you know, we want to get things done our way.
My biggest fear is that we get busy and not much happens and Kim and Mike come back at the end of the week and we're really embarrassed.
But their 7 days are up. Now it's time for Kim and Mike to judge whether the transformation is complete, including the kitchen sink.
A week has passed, my dear.
How you doing? So fast.
Are you very pleased?
Yeah, I hope so.
Look, I can't believe this is the same place.
Oh my gosh. A floor.
This is beautiful.
Cabinets. A sink.
The dishwasher that was there for
6 years.
6 years.
In a box.
What do you think of it?
After 10 years of making excuses for the mess, the Gallias are finally proud of their home. Let the celebrations begin.
I can't believe it. It doesn't look like the same house.
It took about 6 years to get around to doing what was about 1 week's worth of work. But he got it done. The week is up.
And just in case there are any lapses in this metamorphosis, Kim and Mike have prepared photographs for the family on the wall of shame. Before their rude awakening, Mark and Deb slept in separate rooms and their bedroom was being used as a dumping ground. Now the clutter has been cleared out and the marital bed is back in business.
That can't be the same house. Yeah. It's one for me. It's like night and day.
Their kitchen was unusable with no sink, no fridge, and no floor. But after 7 days of hard work, the kitchen has been reinstated and dishes will be reserved for the kitchen sink alone.
So that's what it used to look like.
That's what it used to look like.
Yeah. I'd already forgotten.
The family room was a bedroom, an office, and a living room. But the whole family helped to revive it, and now everyone is enjoying their new living space.
So enjoy your house, everybody.
And thank you for the kick in the pants.
You're very welcome, dear. I can assure you.
Bye, guys.
Kim's Rude Awakening has worked. The Gallias have completed all of their unfinished projects, and now even Marika is proud to be a part of this home.
We pulled a lot of all-nighters. We all worked really, really hard, so it's all been well worth it.
This really has been a miracle. I'm shocked it actually happened.
We just dug down, we just started, we took one thing at a time, finished it off, moved on to the next one, and one thing led to another. Next thing you know, we're at where we are today. You done good, kid.
Thank you.
On this episode of Kim's Rude Awakenings, The Breens, a family who treats Mom like their personal servant.
Mom! Lunch!
I'm the maid, I'm the chauffeur, I'm the bank. I play all those roles.
The mess piles up, but the kids don't lift a finger.
I am a lazy person.
You want an allowance, you want me to buy you stuff, but you don't clean up the closet and do the things you're supposed to do. They continually wait for me to have to remind them or scream at them to help me clean up.
Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub have got to get Mom back in control.
The woman's supposed to be doing all the work.
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub on a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike are meeting the Breen family, comprising Mom Vicky, daughter Jennifer, son Dylan, and dogs Odin and Trixie. The Breens moved into this townhouse 4 years ago, and while at first it seemed like a dream come true, over the years it's become a multi-level mess that might be mistaken for a crime scene. Laundry is left out in the open, cobwebs hang from the ceiling like grungy chandeliers, and the carpets look like they haven't been cleaned since the dawn of time. Vicky tries to balance cleaning with her full-time job as a business analyst. But without any help from her 2 teenage kids, Vicky's efforts barely make a dent.
I feel like when I do something, I'm spinning my wheels, nothing ever gets done.
Vicky's 40th birthday is fast approaching, and she desperately wants to make a change.
40 is a big deal, and I would really love to have everything in order and have a system in place so that the next 10, 20, 30 years, I don't have to have stuff piled and cluttered.
But that hasn't convinced Dylan and Jennifer to change their ways.
The reason why I don't pull my weight around the house is because I'm lazy.
But the more Vicky gives in, the more her kids take her for granted.
Mom! Lunch!
She makes us our food, she drives us where we want, she gives us money when we need it. I got it made.
And that is the Breens' big issue. Vicky needs to regain control of her household so that her kids stop treating her like their personal servant.
I feel like I should just be running down the street, pulling out my hair, screaming. It's so frustrating sometimes. So I think for everybody's sanity, things have to change.
Kim and Mike are on their way to fix the Breen's growing massive problems. They're gonna do it with a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Breen family. Rise and shine.
Your attitude stinks and you're old enough to know better.
You never have your mother. She's not your mate.
Get your butts out of bed, Breen family. This is your rude awakening. Careful.
You should have seen this was cleared.
Kim, you know what? This is Canada.
Keep hold of me.
We have snow here.
Hi, come on in. Yes, I am taking my jacket off. The mess in the hallway, you think you had 25-year-olds in this house. And you know, I'm looking around, all these cobwebs, lovey.
Cobwebs? Look at these rugs. There's like piles of dog hair. Blech.
You work jolly hard, actually. You work long hours out of this house, don't you? Yeah. You don't work, you're 18. What do?
Absolutely nothing.
And you dare to stand there and see your mother go out to work and you do nothing?
Yeah.
You need to have words with him, you know. I presume this is the dining room, isn't it?
Yes. Now, is this breakfast on your table right now?
It's brunch.
This is brunch. It's dirty socks, a little
No,
bit
it's
of
all
underwear.
clean. It's clean.
All right. Why isn't it folded and put away?
Ask Jennifer. Her job is to put the stuff away.
Why don't you put this away?
Because there's no point. I know how to fold clothes. I know how to do my laundry. I know. There's really no excuse for me except it's just laziness.
Listen, you're stressing Kim out a little bit.
I am stressing her.
I know, I don't want, I know. I want you guys to stay here, please. We're gonna look at the rest of the house. Ew, look at this light switch. It's disgusting.
Look at all this business, look.
Don't touch it, don't touch it.
Well, one has to.
Oh.
Look at this.
Look at it goes all the way around.
Yeah.
Look.
It's like something out of a Dickens novel, isn't it? Look at the
Laundry and dust everywhere. I can feel it on my face.
the dustiest house we have been to. Mike, have you seen this on here? No, I just have to. Look, Mike, watch. I can see it from here. Look, Lovey. Grab it on the look.
Oh my gosh. That's my hair.
Oh, this is your responsibility. But by Jove, you take it seriously, don't you?
I do.
I don't wish to be funny. I mean, you don't notice this dust.
When there's an image on the screen, you can't really see it.
You don't notice that dust.
Well, now I do.
You are having me on. You're playing around, aren't you?
No.
All right, let's cut to the chase. What have I got to do to motivate you?
I'm not sure.
I want to kiss you.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, no.
All right,
There you go.
right. I'm gonna kiss you and cuddle you unless you tidy this house.
Get upstairs.
Get up those stairs.
She's gonna kiss you like an animal.
This constant state of grime has gotta stop. Kim and Mike need to figure this family out.
I think the biggest problem here, Kim, is that Jen and Dylan believe their mother should be their maid.
Yeah, but she's partly responsible. She's never chastised them, has she? Fair dues. The thing is, though, I've got to get those women and their dogs to keep the floor and the carpets clean. They're disgraceful, you know. And as for the marks on the walls, oh, give me a break.
This laundry situation is out of control. It's everywhere. And that young man, Dylan, his mother waits on him hand and foot. He needs to learn to cook his own meals.
I'm glad you brought him up, because I'll tell you for why. You know when I mentioned kissing him to motivate, I was only to motivate, it wasn't to get you jealous and hurt.
But jealous of what? I don't
Well,
understand.
the fact that you thought I wanted to kiss him, but I really didn't.
You thought I was jealous of him?
Yes, because, look, Mike, you know I know that you want to kiss me.
No.
Oh, stop it, Mike, you're a tease.
I don't want to kiss you. Don't.
Right now, Vicky is being pushed around by her kids.
Mom,
Yeah?
what's for lunch?
I feel like I'm the maid all the time. I'm the maid, I'm the chauffeur, I'm the bank. I play all those roles.
But in order for Jennifer and Dylan to change their ways, they need to understand what they're putting their mom through every day. It's time for the switch.
Kim and I are in full agreement that you two treat your mother like a maid.
So we have decided we're going to make you a maid and a butler.
We basically want you two to wait on your mother hand and foot.
When your mother goes, you run in and say yes.
And whatever your mother wants, she gets.
Jennifer and Dylan have changed their look, but are they ready to change their attitudes?
Hey, you. Take the chair back. She didn't tell me to remove it. And use it.
It's an uphill battle that Mom, Kim, and Mike can't afford to lose.
Fold it nicely.
Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub have geared up to battle the Breen family's untidy ways.
You don't notice that dust.
Well, now I do.
The Breen's big issue. Mom has lost control of her household, and the kids treat her like their personal servant.
Yeah, I'm not hungry anymore.
To combat the problem, Kim and Mike have come up with a unique idea.
We're going to make you a maid and a butler.
Reverse the roles of Mom and the kids, and watch the sparks fly.
Butler Jeeves, get me some tea, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Maid Fifi, please tidy up and fold those clothes.
Adam's tea.
Take the tea bag out.
She didn't tell me to remove the tea.
Maid Fifi, that's not folding it correctly. Fold it nicely.
I'm going to say something to you. You're not strict enough, you know. You are the lady. These are mere servants, dear.
These servants are getting off way too easy. Kim and Mike are going to show Vicky how it's really done.
You two, the dust is disgusting in this room. I need dusting done now. Not me. Not me.
Now, if that was dusted each day, it wouldn't be this dusty, would it? See you dust it every morning in future.
Remove that mattress out of this room. Let's go.
Hey, you.
I would like a chocolate donut cut in half.
These were just easy things, but we asked her to do a lot more. Gives me a little bit of an idea of how my mom feels every day.
Well, I'll tell you something, you did very, very well. Today has taught you to muck in with your mum.
Probably now.
More often.
The switch worked.
It was wonderful. We've got lots more to do with you, haven't we?
Jennifer and Dylan now know what it's like to be treated like servants, but they're still leaving Vicky to deal with the problem of excess dog hair.
My dog Trixie, she sheds non-stop. Even when I brush her, it takes away a bit of the shedding, but still, she sheds.
If I get down here, my dear, look.
Jen needs to clean up after her own dog and start seeing things from a different point of view.
Get your head down there. Get your face on it. On the stairway, your whole face. You see, months and months and months of dirt. Many ways you can take hairs off the carpet. This is one way. Rubber gloves, cheap, you see. Moisten a rubber glove. Just moisten it and not soak it. The moisture and the rubber has a slight stickiness to it. It just picks it all up, my love.
Oh my.
One step on the stairs.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. Next one. Look, it's so easy with the rubber. Look, lovey. 2 steps.
Like, I realized that there was hair on the carpets, but I didn't realize that there was all that buildup. I was pretty shocked.
But these carpets are going to require more than just a rubber glove. Kim has called in some professional help.
Could you empty on there what was taken off safely? Lord, wow.
It's disgusting, and I'm sitting on the carpet with my dogs.
Lesson learned, young lady. You will keep the carpet clean.
Yeah. I do feel more committed to cleaning and helping around the house, especially since I've seen how dirty the carpets are.
Promise me, no shoes, vacuum regularly, wipe the dog's feet. If you do that, lovey, 10 minutes a day, you're done.
Dylan may not be a big strain on the carpets, but he lacks the skills needed to survive as an adult.
He likes to just have the good life, and he doesn't want to have to work.
When's lunch?
And when it comes to cooking, Dylan is still stuck in the dark ages.
Make me food.
Why can't you make food?
Because it's the woman's work. The women are supposed to cook. The cooking is for the women.
Dylan's food usually comes from the microwave, but Mike wants to show him that eating healthy can be just as easy.
You're on. Dylan, what I want to do right now is whip up your own mini pizza. This is something that's easy, it's healthy, and you can do it yourself. As long as you find a vegetable that you like, I need you to eat 5 to 6 servings a day. A serving is equal to a half a cup. And that's why pizzas are so great, because you can put your vegetables on there so it hits all the 3 groups that you need to have in a healthy meal. We'll start with the whole wheat pita, because it's way healthier than the white. Add some tomato sauce, a source of vegetables. We've also got the cheese that's already grated, so it saves time. It's also a source of protein. No, it's okay. Your hands. Okay.
Oh, they're clean.
I know, I'm sure they are. Okay, now we're gonna put a little bit of the meat on there. Fantastic. Add your vegetable. Good. And now we're ready to stick it in the oven.
My mom doesn't make me cook. That's why I get away with what I get away with. That's definitely gonna change because I've demonstrated I can make a damn good pizza.
You're gonna make me proud, you're gonna make your mother proud, and you're eating healthy. Chocolate timber.
These kids have had some tough tasks so far.
Get your face on the stairway, your whole face.
Put a little more sauce on that.
But Kim and Mike are about to step things up a notch.
And go. This is a race, people. This is a race. Hurry it up.
I want everything spotless.
If you're looking for drama, you've come to the right place.
The woman's supposed to be doing all the work.
Because the Breen family is on the brink of a total breakdown.
She's my mom, so I think I'll always treat her like a maid.
In the Breen family, mom is a total pushover, and the kids treat her like their personal servant.
Make me food.
But Kim and Mike have been cracking the whip, and that has this entire family running scared.
I ain't dusting done now.
When it comes to laundry, Vicky can get as far as the washer and dryer, but without any help from Jennifer and Dylan to fold it, it usually ends up on the dining room table or the floor.
Laundry is the bane of my existence, I think, sometimes. It's everywhere, and it doesn't seem to get better. It seems to multiply.
The Breens say the clothes don't get put away because they have no space.
The reason for the pile of laundry in my room is because my dressers are full.
But the real problem is that they have no idea how to organize. Mike is using a suitcase to help remedy the situation.
The challenge today is that I want to see if you can pack a suitcase. I'm going to be timing you because this is a race. And go. Show me how you pack a suitcase. Hurry it up. This is a race, people. This is a race. Jen's in the lead, folks.
Is she?
Yeah, she is. No. There'll be no. You lose some. Sorry. There you go. Sorry. You can't do that. That's wrong. Start over.
She put her clothing in mine.
20 seconds. I want to see some progress. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. This is a complete failure. Why? The way you pack your suitcases proves to me that you really don't know how to use your closet space or your dressers or put your clothes away properly. So what I want to do is I want to teach you how to fold properly. Grab your pants, everyone, please. Now the key is in your folding pants. It's seam to seam to seam to seam. Bring them up, shake them out, everyone flip them out. Beautiful.
I'm having trouble.
He's having trouble, shocking. Seam to seam to seam to seam. Say it with me.
Seam to seam to seam to seam.
Yes, perfect. Now we're gonna fold it to the belt line. Fold it one more time. Flatten it out. And pants are done. Everyone grab a shirt. Sleeve in, 1/4 inch away from the neck there. Same with the other side, obviously. It's not rocket science, people. And bring it out. We're done.
I hang up shirts. I don't fold them.
Dylan and folding clothes, I don't think I was too surprised because I never really enforced that with him when he was younger the way I did with Jennifer.
Even if the Breens are able to take care of the laundry and the cluttered mess throughout the house, there's still the problem of dust and dirt that nobody seems to care about. Kim is helping Dylan to realize the filth that his family is living in by giving his home the white glove test.
I want you to go down to your computer and do what you normally do and get yourself back here. And I want to see the colour of these gloves because I want to make a very good point with you, you see.
I thought that she was so out of her mind because she wanted me to run around the house and get my hands dirty.
But it doesn't take long for Dylan to see just how grimy his house actually is.
Oh, yes, suitably dirty, aren't they? Good Lord. Whip these off. This is the point I've made to you. That dirt would be on your hands if you hadn't worn the gloves. That's why everywhere in this house I look, there's dirty light switches because your hands go on and flick them. It's just to your mum and you. Look, that's horrible. Let me show you how to do it. In the warm water, white cloth. Squeeze a lemon, my love. It smells beautiful. Now watch. The acid whips it off instantly, darling. Do you not agree?
That is cleaner.
Look at that. I'm putting you in charge of cleaning all the walls. I want them all spotless.
The woman's supposed to be doing all the work.
When you sit on your bum on your computer all day, you should be helping with the housework when your mother's out working 5 days a week. Get on with it before I slap you.
Once she pointed out the light switch on the wall, I started looking around the room and I noticed like all the dirt that was all the way up and all the cobwebs and everything, and I was kind of like, this is kind of dirty.
It's been a long process, but Jennifer and Dylan are beginning to understand the difficulties their mom faces with the mess.
Oh, guarantee that's sentient. I feel overworked, and I feel bad for my mom for having to do this almost every day.
Yeah, I realize that there's a lot of work keeping this house organized and clean.
They've learned some massive lessons, and the house is starting to look like, well, a house.
Yeah, slowly but surely it is.
But this rude awakening isn't done quite yet. Kim and Mike are gonna see if the Breeds can pull together everything they've learned for the final challenge.
What you two kids are going to be responsible for is taking care of your mother's 40th birthday party. Food, drinks, service, whole 9 yards.
Mother's off the hook.
You have to just chill out and relax and let your two kids take care of you.
You're baking the cake.
Who's baking the cake?
You're not being asked.
right
You're
now.
doing the
No
cake.
options.
No, I'm not.
My jaw dropped when Kim assigned this baking business for my brother to do. It was just, not for him.
I don't want to bake the cake.
For a couple of kids who've always relied on mom to get things done,
There's chunks and I can't get them out. It's your turn.
I'm doing it.
this could be a disaster just waiting to happen. Jennifer and Dylan are dealing with their final challenge.
What you two kids are going to be responsible for is your mother's 40th birthday party.
I've never, ever organized a party before.
As far as helping out around the house, Jennifer and Dylan have never really accomplished anything. But now the tables have been turned, and while mom relaxes, the kids are taking care of the party. There are tons of preparations.
Let's go to the shrimp.
And their methods are far from conventional.
You need to rub it in that she's 40.
But Jennifer and Dylan are actually getting things done. Not that it's been easy.
Baking that cake was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Cracking the eggs and having to stir.
Script is
I'm doing it! I'm doing it!
What do you need to do?
You stop me!
You know what you need to do? You need to look there. You need to see those chunks. All we had to do was mix the batter. A few eggs, water, oil. Good boy.
But their time is up. The big question is whether or not their efforts will be enough to impress Kim and Mike.
They worked. They worked.
This may be impressive.
Oh, yeah, fair dues. It's nice.
I think so.
Oh, Mike, this is wonderful. It was it.
While Kim and Mike take a closer look around, guests are beginning to arrive, and they're shocked by the change in the Breen's home.
It's like a different house.
There was like stuff everywhere. You couldn't even get into this corner. There was so much stuff.
I can't believe the difference. It is amazing.
I'd like to make a toast. Mom, this has been a lot of hard work, but we did it all because me and Jen love you very much, and we hope you have a very happy 40th birthday.
Oh, thank you, Dylan. That's so nice. That was so nice. My greatest wish for my 40th birthday was to have my life in some sort of an order, going into a new era. 40s, my God. And I think we've achieved that.
If life truly begins at 40, Vicky is off to a wonderful start. But just so there's no confusion about how far everyone has come, Kim and Mike are taking their brains back in time with the wall of shame.
This is what the house used to be like.
In the beginning, the bedrooms were just another place to hide the mess. Now that everyone's pitching in, they're neat, tidy, and organized so all of the Breens can get a good night's sleep.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Before the rude awakening, the dining room doubled as a laundry storage facility and was no place for eating. But the Breens have taken command of the clothing, and the table is now a functional part of the room.
This is the living room?
The living room, which was cluttered with furniture and covered in dog hair, has been transformed. Now it's a wide open space and the perfect place for a party.
I didn't think that they would do as good a job as I feel that they've done. I think they really stepped up to the challenges that were issued to them.
And while Dylan may have escaped the wrath of Kim's lips, before she leaves, she's making sure that he has a reason to continue pitching in.
You look at that picture and think, I couldn't have that old road here going for love nor money. So I better stay tidy. Goodbye, delicious.
Kim's Rude Awakening is a success. The Breens have cleaned up their home, organized their lives, and the kids no longer treat their mom like their personal servant.
My party was so wonderful. It's the first time in a long time where the party's been about me, and it was a lot of fun. And I think I'm going to do this every year now.
I think my mom's feeling very happy and relieved that the house is no longer a cluttered mess.
She's feeling awesome. And this is a great birthday gift for her. I know she'll remember this forever.
Okay, I'm afraid of you too.
That's good.
On this episode of Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Alexander Baptistes, a family who has lost track of everything inside their home.
Half the time you can't find the remote, can't find the cat, can't find the dog.
When it comes to managing the mayhem, Mom is clearly on her own.
It's been back there for 3 months.
Other than Mom, none of us really do anything.
And any effort she makes is met with resistance.
Can I empty the cabinet?
No, this is all collectible. You cannot touch anything in here.
It's time for Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub to dive straight in and clean this family up.
What a flaming family is this?
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub on a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike have their work cut out for them with the Alexander Baptiste family.
The only time you guys are willing to do anything around here is when I start yelling and screaming.
Consisting of Mom Heather, Dad Vic, Heather's daughter Katie, and son Michael. From the outside, the Alexander Baptistes look like they have a lovely home. But step through the door, and you'll meet a mom who's at the end of her tether.
Hurry up, guys, we gotta go. Sometimes I feel like a failure as a parent and as a mother because I should be able to keep a clean home and I should be able to do all of these things.
Instead, her time is spent looking for everyone's misplaced items.
Mom, you have to wear my socks?
I have no clothes at all.
Do you know my socks?
Even though Vic and Heather run a home-based business, they still can't keep up.
Whenever it gets too cluttered inside our house, we'll get some bags and bring it to donation, but it's still not enough.
The kids see that there's a problem, but they don't do anything to solve it.
I'm lazy, so.
And Dad Vic just makes things worse with his ever-growing mass of collectibles.
This is a rare piece, and I had to have it.
He assures me that they're going to be of worth one day, but at the same time, I don't believe that he'll ever part with them. He just likes the idea of having them.
Heather has had enough.
I keep having these recurring dreams that I have an apartment of my own. It's not big, but it's very tidy, it's very well organized, and that's where I escape. My frustration level just keeps escalating every single year. I shouldn't have to tell you what needs to be done.
And that is the Alexander Baptiste's big issue. Nobody takes responsibility for their own belongings, and Mom is left to deal with everything. If things are ever going to change, this family needs to come together as a team. Kim and Mike are going to get things started with a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Alexander Baptiste family.
We hear you're disorganized behind closed doors.
Hiding everything in cupboards, now it's all over the floor, you sneaky things.
It's time to work like a team. This is your rude awakening.
Where should we put the coats? This is the lady. This is it. You put out. You throw your coat.
That's your closet right there?
There's no coat hanger. There's nothing. No, don't trouble yourself, dear. How have you got yourself into this mess? You start, please.
I used to do everything, and then I slowly started not doing everything, expecting the family to help out, and they didn't.
Could you not put your foot down a bit now? Do you think? What do you do?
Not really.
You back out, leave it to mother.
Pretty well.
But she doesn't want to know, does she?
No.
And he doesn't do anything. And how old are you?
15.
You don't do a thing. Well, that is going to change. What a flaming family is this?
Whose room is this? Kim?
Oh my! Is this your bedroom?
Oh my gosh.
Just a minute, little laddie me. How dare you? Who's done all this?
Me?
Why?
I don't know. It's just like gamed up and.
You gamed up, didn't you?
Are you supposed to be doing your homework over here?
No, on the desk.
On this desk?
But it never occurred to you to tidy this place.
It did. I tried sometimes.
You tried sometimes. Well, you didn't try hard enough, did you? Naughty. Oh, Mike!
The love nest?
Oh, look at this!
Oh my gosh. There are so many valuables in here, but it's a mess. There's antiques, there's china, there's pictures that are unhung, there's a severed hand.
That's Vic's.
Is it? You're a bit of a kinky man, isn't he? What's this here, dear?
Oh, Kim, that's gross. Oh.
Who's responsible for these?
My laundry.
Your lingerie?
Yes.
Oh.
There's nothing to say, is there?
Look at that lamp. It's covered by laundry, and that lamp has got to be worth a few bucks.
Yes, you can see it is. Isn't it a bit disappointing for you?
I'd love to display everything I do have.
But you can. But you can.
But you don't.
I have no room.
No, you will have when we finish with you.
Yeah.
Is there stuff you know you don't want?
Absolutely.
Most likely.
So you're willing to give it to the charity? Somebody always benefits, charity shops, or somebody benefits from it. But unless you throw as you go, tidy as you go, you're going to get in the same state again.
And down in the basement, it's Dad's bad habits that are evident.
What is with all this food?
Ask him.
When I go shopping, all the stuff I buy in bulk, I put it in storage down here.
Look at all the food. Look at it all. There's tons. There's more.
Oh, this is our full. Look.
Full. The freezer full too, Kim?
What's here?
Oh my.
Oh my.
This is the super center down here. People can shop here in your basement.
Now.
And these are expiring.
So what I'm saying to you is, you've thrown money away. Oh, stop it. Behave yourself.
What is this? The junk room?
No, this is the music room.
The music room?
Don't be so ridiculous.
This is more of a...
Oh, there you go. Get off your big lump.
This is not a music room.
All right.
This is an antique collecting junk here.
Are you all right?
My knee is killing me. I need.
Oh, come on, you big sissy.
This house is a disaster. Kim and Mike need to figure out their plan of attack.
So what are we gonna do?
Mike, you know what? I've got to show him how to either display these lovely antiques or store them correctly.
I need to create a space for those kids to actually sit down and do their work.
Away from the television.
Away from the television.
These four, you've got to show them how to work as a team, or all is lost. How's your knee, by the way?
Oh, it's okay. It's still a little sore.
Does that help a bit when I rub that?
Okay, enough. Ow.
I can't find anything anywhere.
Vic and the kids are taking Heather for granted, and that has her frustration at an all-time high.
I just get really upset, and then I start screaming and yelling, and then I just stomp around and say I'm going on strike.
But nobody is going to change their ways until they start seeing things from Heather's point of view.
Do you think this is fair?
It's time for The Switch.
We're trying to let you see a mother's life is not a happy lot of times. This is what we've decided to do. Heather becomes Vic, Vic becomes Heather.
Demand everything from your father the way you would demand from your mother. Let the switch begin.
What
Yes.
plans do you have for today?
Today you have soccer.
I can't find my jersey. Can you help me with my homework? Vic?
Get up and help Mike with his homework.
In 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes.
Now.
No, I worked really long.
I'm gonna look for Katie's jersey.
Mom!
There's way too much mess downstairs. I can't see
seconds in, and Vic's head is ready to explode.
So I can't find anything. Will you give me a hand, please? Instead of just sitting there?
But it's only a matter of time before he can pull it all together, right?
This is not working at all.
Right? The Alexander Baptiste's big issue is that nobody takes responsibility for their own belongings. And everything is left for Mom to deal with.
And I asked you to make your own bed.
Kim and Mike want to put an end to the madness.
We're trying to let you see a mother's life's not a happy lot of times.
I'm sure I put it in the laundry.
Their solution? Make Vic switch roles with Heather and show him exactly what she deals with each day.
I want to go skating.
Having a role as Heather, I was totally confused.
What a mess.
I was lost right from the first task.
I can't find your jersey anywhere.
Well, I can't find it either.
I gotta look for Mike's bag now. Katie, you're gonna have to find another jersey. There's way too much mess downstairs. I can't see anything.
I want to go skating.
This is not working. This is not working at all. Because nobody knows where anything is.
When you reverse roles, you're all in impossible positions, aren't you? I think this has taught you something, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Big time.
So we're awfully glad we're here because it really is time to get you organised and have you working as a team.
Heather has a lot of responsibility, more than I ever thought of.
Never really noticed or maybe was aware of how much chaos goes on around me until I was just laying there and listening to it all.
Mike wants to help the Alexander Baptistes get organized while the lessons from the switch are fresh in their mind.
Family, get in here, please.
And he's starting in the hallway.
Let's have a little race to see who's out the door first. Let's pretend it's the morning time. You're going to collect your bag, your coat, and your boots. On your mark, get set, go! There'll be no body checking. This is not a violent thing. This is not a no fighting.
It's no surprise that Heather knows exactly where everything is. But Vic is lagging behind.
I would like to see some organizational things put in place where everyone has a designated area for their things and they use it.
The boys are last.
That was one sorry display. Mike's got to get this family organized.
I'm gonna give each person their own individual zone. This is how it's gonna work. Everything that you have to take out the door will be put in here. You're gonna have a little notepad and a pen just to give yourself reminders, or if you have individual notes you wanna give to each other, so everyone's all in the loop. School bags and books, homework, when you're done doing your homework at night, that's for drawer number 2. Drawer number 3, let's say if there's like a loose sock, or if there's something that belongs to Michael and someone else in the family finds it, put it in the last drawer. That way you don't lose things. And Mom is not helping out anymore. Got it?
Got it.
Even if they do clear out the hallway, the house is still filled with the chaos of Vic's endless stream of collectibles.
Now, Vic, this is Hugh, and he's an antique dealer and he can value things. This is Vic, he's a collector, you see. The trouble is, he has them in cupboards, doesn't do anything with them. We all want to know out of curiosity, are they valuable? Can we start with this guy here? What is that?
Of course, it's a Dalton figurine, it's the Lobster Man. And these were pieces that were made in the 20th century, and they still make them for auction values. They go in the range of about $100 to $200. And an auction value is about a third to a quarter of what you might pay on the retail value.
In a shop, you're saying it's...
It could be $700, $800.
I told you, and where's he been for years? Stuck in a cupboard, hasn't he?
In a box. Collecting dust. Dust.
Naughty, naughty, Vic.
We have too many things that we don't use. The things that really have value to us, we should display properly.
Kim is showing Vic how to do that by making those valuables shine.
Beautiful ornament, thick with dust. You've got to immerse him in warm soapy water. Now look, there's hardly any soap in there. I don't want a lot. That's washing up liquid. Plastic bowl.
Why plastic?
Because if I hit him on the side, I'm not going to break it. I put it in a steel sink. Stick your finger in, all right. And what I'm going to do is, it's so simple. Now, you see how thick the dust is? Watch. Rolling around gently. Now, you see, because he's heavily glazed, dust does not stick on him for 1 minute. If I try to dust him with a toothbrush, it'll be about 3 hours. I don't want to do that. Look. He's done. I stand him here, okay, and he
cloth. This has to be microfiber, clean cloth.
We haven't seen that sparkle in a long,
See how
long
easy that
time.
is then? Do you see?
Yeah.
You can see his teeth there and his hat. Nice.
Beautiful.
It's
Stunning.
lovely.
We love it.
So that's how you do it.
Well, it makes me want to pull at the pieces that are lying all over the place and actually display them so people can see them.
Vic may be happy now, but that jubilation isn't going to last for long. The cupboards are still filled with papers, their laundry isn't done, and Kim has had enough.
Stop throwing money down the drain.
The Alexander Baptistes had better change their ways, or Kim is going to puke. And nobody wants to clean that up.
That's audible.
The Alexander Baptiste family is living in a disorganized and chaotic home. Their big issue, nobody takes responsibility for their own belongings, and Mom is left to deal with everything.
Like, why doesn't this bother you?
One of the biggest culprits is Dad Vic.
Okay, you were supposed to get milk. That was it.
When he's not collecting works of art, Vic loves hunting for a bargain.
What is this?
If something goes on sale, I'll buy ample supply of it because I won't know it won't be on sale for a long time.
But Kim is finding out the hard way that Vic doesn't check the expiry dates of his food. Now he's gonna get an earful.
I've just eaten one of them. You could sole your shoes with them. They taste putrid. You could tile a bathroom floor with them. How long have you had these?
A year or two?
2 what?
2 years.
Thank you. They're out of date. When you buy this stuff, when you bring it home, my love, what about these sheet labels? You whip a label, you stick it on that, okay? Look on the box when it says best before and put it right there. So as you come down, you think, now it's August, that says it's finished the 1st September, I better use it up. Do you know what I mean? Organise yourselves and you stop buying everything.
Mom and Dad are starting to see the big picture.
Expiring December 06.
But if things are ever going to change in this house, the kids need to get involved too.
Michael, buddy, looking around this room, it doesn't really look like a functioning room to me. I'm gonna give you 3 things I need you to find in this room. You have to find your agenda book, your recorder, and a library book. You've got 1 minute, starting now. Go. Come on, buddy, let's go. Come on. Find them, find them. Can't ask your mom.
And Katie's not off the hook either. Up until now, her mom has always done all the laundry.
What's this still doing here?
It's time for Katie to learn the personal satisfaction of doing it herself.
So the first thing you have to do is the machine always stays on cold and cold, and I normally always leave it on super. Just press the dial in and turn it to normal. Pull it out, and it will start to fill.
All right. There you go.
Okay, within 35 seconds you found your agenda. Very good. There's one thing. Give that to me. Thank you. We've got one. We've got 20 seconds left.
Now what you'll do is you'll take some laundry soap, fill the cap, and you'll pour that into the water stream. Perfect. Now you can start adding your clothes. And add them one by one and sort of spread them around the agitator so that it doesn't get side heavy and then it stops working. Excellent. That's it. And now you just wait. So what do you think?
I think that's easy.
Excellent. Okay, next I'm going to teach you how to vacuum.
No, I'm not doing it.
Dust?
No, I'm done.
Take out the garbage?
No, that's all the work I'm doing.
Oh, it's on the recorder. Very good. You got that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're out.
If Michael can't find 3 simple objects in his room, how can he do homework in there? Mike is setting this kid straight.
What's this? Is this laundry? No. So this stuff has to come out. This is garbage. We have a dog bed in here. Do you have a dog this size in your house somewhere?
No.
No, right. Out. I want you to fold the clothes, I want you to use your closet, and I want the dirty clothes in your laundry basket to go to the laundry room. This is going to be your office space. Got it? Got it.
The kids are finally on board and tackling their room. And Vic has even loosened his hold on the collectible filled cabinet. This house is actually starting to look better.
The kids are doing really well. Michael's been really amazing. Even just the small changes that have been implemented, like the closet and the hall and their zones. Katie actually hung up her coat.
The family seems to be working well, but are they ready for Kim and Mike's final challenge?
This is going to be an exhibition of fine art. I want you to have all your lovely things out on display, which you can do when the house is clear. You know that.
We've given you the tips, and we want you to apply those tips to make this house what it should look like.
And Vic, please, when we're away for a few days, do not visit a grocery store, dear. Drive past it. Don't.
It's kind of like, pinch me. Is this really going to happen? I'm going to get my house back.
The challenge has been set, and most of the family is getting to work.
Stressed out already.
But with all of his excuses,
Taking a break.
is Vic setting the family up for failure?
All right.
For the past 24 hours, the Alexander Baptistes have been working non-stop.
You want to take the recycling out?
They're transforming their 4-bedroom bungalow from a jumbled mess to a gallery that displays their many works of art.
I know what needs to be done.
Up until now, the transformation has been a slow process.
Taking a break.
And it looks like Dad Vic hasn't learned a thing.
That chocolate is really good.
But Heather is calling in reinforcements.
Or put stuff out on the truck. Let's go.
Family friend Phyllis has summoned the spirit of Kim to keep Vic's lazy butt in line.
I need a break.
No, fine.
Come on.
No, you're wasting time.
I specifically brought Phyllis in for that task.
Now pick up the pace a little bit, old man.
As the hours tick by, the entire family is scrambling to complete the final challenge. But now their time is up. Kim and Mike will decide if this family has done enough to put their house on display.
May I take your coat?
Have you got somewhere to put it?
I certainly
That'll do me, dear.
Nice,
Get your coat on. Do you know what? I can't believe the size of this lounge.
It's huge.
It's wonderful, isn't
The
it?
artwork looks great.
The Alexander Baptistes have Kim and Mike's approval, which means that their works of art can finally be showcased to their friends.
Great, it looks terrific already.
It's different, right?
Oh, you're not kidding.
Cheers, Kimmy.
Cheers, Mike.
This family's come a long way. They finally got it, I think.
I think this family's done very, very well.
I think I'm in a state of shock. I'm in a state of awe. It's been a dream come true.
But just so no one forgets how far they've come, Kim and Mike have prepared photographs for the family on the wall of shame.
Shameful it is.
That's Michael's room.
Before their rude awakening, Michael's room was a disorganized mess. But it's been cleared out, and homework is no longer a problem.
That's a different house.
That's downstairs.
The basement looked like a ransacked grocery store. But after hundreds of dollars of expired foods were thrown out, the room now looks brand new. And the living and dining areas, which were cluttered with papers, collectibles, and laundry, now reveal a wide open space, perfect for putting their works of art on display.
Oh, darling, come here. Oh, love, don't, darling, don't, love. Come on. Love, you sent for us. But you sent for us, didn't you? Well, you were brave enough. Isn't she brave? I mean, other families hide behind the doors. You're brave enough to say, my house is untidy, aren't you?
Thank you so much.
Well, no, thank you.
Thank you.
If it wasn't you, we wouldn't have a programme, would we?
And I've lived in this home for almost 17 years, and finally, it has pieces of me in it.
Kim's rude awakening is a success. The Alexander Baptiste family is functioning as a team, and Mom is no longer left to tackle everything on her own.
See the expression on her face and how happy she is now is just priceless.
This time on Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Gabberys, a real hockey family that's skating on thin ice.
I can't remember the last time I used a hanger.
This family doesn't know how to store its belongings.
Dude, just hang your stuff on the piano, okay?
And that's made the house an overstuffed mess.
Now your kids can't be playing with all those toys, dear. Please.
That's why I called you.
Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub have got to get this family playing like a team.
I am tearing my hair out at the moment.
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub on a very special assignment. Their mission: to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike are coaching the Gabbery family, comprising Mom Kathy, Dad Gary, Gary's daughter Jennifer, and sons Adam and Sheldon. The Gabberys have been living in this house for 12 years. But over time, it's become a smelly, disorganized mess that nobody can stand to be in.
I'm feeling overwhelmed by it, and it's gotten the better of me, I guess.
Despite the fact that Mom works as a project manager and Dad is a custodial supervisor,
Okay, man, come on, we're gonna be late. Let's go.
they are heavily involved in their son's hockey team. But when they're done at the rink, that's when the frustrations begin.
Yeah, when we get home from practice, the hockey bag equipment goes on the living room floor and sprawls out.
We're at the point where things don't have a home. Just the sorted stuff you need to live life in a house just don't quite belong anywhere.
Even Gary's daughter Jennifer, who only lives here part-time, can see that something's gotta change.
There's so much to do that you can't possibly do it in one day.
But to Gary, it just doesn't seem to matter.
More important to me right now is the family. Doing the things with the kids because they're still young.
The Gabberys' big issue? They devote too much time to having fun, and their home is suffering the consequences.
I've thrown up my hands and thrown in the towel and kind of given up lately, I think.
Well, if there's one thing Kim and Mike can do, it's whip this family into shape. Get ready, Gabberys. You're about to receive a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Gabbery family. It's time to face the music.
What the hell? There's a lot going on in your house, but no one's paying attention to detail. What is it?
You're a hockey family.
But you're not playing like a team. Get up and let's get going, Gabbery family. This is your rude awakening.
Are you the father?
Yes, I am.
Are you? Make way. I can see why we've been sent for, can't you? Yes, I see. Look at this house. Does this look a well-kept house to you?
Oh, you barged in. I mean,
Well, we
if
had
you were
company.
expecting you, I probably would have tidied up for you.
You know what you said there? You said, if I'd have known you were coming, that's a wrong attitude. When somebody knocks my front door, my house is beautiful.
That's impossible.
My house is gorgeous. Mike, please.
Let's go. Get in. Move. What is this in the living room?
It's hockey equipment. We come in from hockey practice and we air the hockey equipment out.
Smell it.
Oh, it's musty.
He uses it 4 days a week.
You're short of hangers, are you?
Yeah, whatever.
You admit you're lazy, do you?
Yes.
So how do you entertain people with all this hockey equipment around here?
We
move
find
it.
places. We move it around.
Why do we have 2 china cabinets in this one area? That's not
Well, I
really
have
good
2
use of...
sets of antique china.
But the china is outside of the china cabinets. We have glasses out here, we have plates
Well,
there.
they were clean and I haven't put them away yet.
Kim, there's all these storage spaces here, but I don't think anything's being stored in them because everything's out on the open.
Yeah, they're full of
Junk.
And in the basement, Kim and Mike can see that things only get worse.
Dreadful, dreadful. Doesn't it drive you nuts?
That's why I called you.
Again, look, the improper use of storage units.
Oh, I mean, the kids are playing with their toys. I mean, they're kids.
Now your kids can't be playing with all those toys, dear. Please.
How did it get like this?
Because we pay attention to our lives outside of the house, that we don't pay attention to our lives inside the house. That's how it got.
We need to have a meeting because I am tearing my hair out at the moment.
I don't want that to happen.
No, I do not. Let's go.
Let's go.
Organised flaming chaos it is.
See ya.
I'm looking forward to anything they have to offer us. I'm looking forward to being done and having everything organized. I'm intimidated by the amount that's left to do.
Yeah, that's a good word. I'm intimidated.
Chaos is all around. Kim and Mike need to come up with a game plan.
Kim, nothing is stored properly in this house.
Definitely not.
And that hockey equipment?
Oh.
It's gross.
It starts smelling, it starts mildew. Don't you realise that?
No.
I've got to teach them to hang this stuff up. I'm telling you now, I really have.
Well, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those children downstairs, and I'm going to help them organize those toys.
We'll get them to throw some out, we'll give it to charity.
They have to throw some out.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, have you ever played hockey?
I played for 9 years, actually.
9 years?
9 years. They actually called me Pretty Boy Chalou.
How big were you then? Are you as big as you are now?
Much bigger, actually.
Right now, Kathy's paperwork is piled everywhere.
Yeah, I pile things. And you move my piles, and then I get mad at them because I can't find it.
Where's my pile? Well, what pile?
And when Gary gets home from the rink, the hockey equipment gets thrown down anywhere there's space.
Dude, just hang your stuff on the piano, okay?
Not on the piano, it'll wreck the wood.
This disrespect of each other's space has got to stop. It's time for The Switch.
In the corner there, you've got lots of nice clothes, haven't you? When it's sorted out that you're going to do, that's going to be used for the purpose that Gary built it for. What did you build it for?
Actually, hockey. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're not using it for that purpose, are you?
It's no big deal.
The hockey gear is in the living room. That is a big deal.
All right.
Kathy, Kim's going to take you, and Gary, you're with me.
Kathy's in charge of the hockey gear, while Gary takes care of the paperwork. But even with Kim and Mike's guidance, this switch may be a lost cause.
Don't think it's dangerous for a woman like you to think.
Okay, man, come on, we're gonna be late. Let's go.
The Gabberys' big issue is that they devote too much time to having fun, and their home is suffering the consequences.
I am tearing my hair out at the moment.
But Kim and Mike are coming to the rescue.
Kathy, Kim's going to take you, and Gary, you're with me.
Now, Kathy will be organizing the hockey gear that Gary usually dumps on the floor.
Don't think it's dangerous for a woman like you to think.
And Gary will be sorting out the paperwork that Kathy leaves all over the house.
Do you want that?
I felt like I'd already given away everything I could give away, but once you get into it, there's always more. It amazes me how much stuff we have.
Okay, Mike.
It's all about piles.
Go.
What's that?
That's hangers.
You said you didn't have any hangers. Now, let's get the hockey gear in.
Okay.
Kathy has got a handle on her side of things.
Come on, keep going because we're doing awfully well here.
But paperwork is dragging Gary down.
Yeah, it was embarrassing going through that. It was so much information. I'm on overload right now. Buddy.
Gentlemen, we have done the charity box. We've done the keep-in box. We've only got to put stuff upstairs in the wardrobes, and all the hockey gear is hung up.
Clothes is easy to organize. Paperwork's a little bit more time.
If you two lovely people tied as you went along, you'd never have this.
I guess we get too caught up in doing the fun things, and doing the less fun things is, I guess, not a priority.
We're making progress.
The switch for me actually worked for me. And I always considered myself a clean person. We are clean people, but I just feel like they've opened our eyes.
The Gabberys are realizing that they have to change their day-to-day habits. But even if the hockey equipment is removed from the living room, its stench is still lingering.
My house stinks of hockey. It's the little things that drive you nuts, right?
Kim is coming to the rescue by putting Gary's and Adam's sense of smell on trial.
Right. Right, what's that, love?
What do you think it is, Adam?
A fish. Thank you very much indeed. What's that, my love? Now, what's that?
Oh, my God.
Now, what, my dear, is this, dear? Oh. What's that?
Oh, my God.
We all have a magnificent sense of smell. And if you think people can't smell sweaty, wet hockey gear, you are very mistaken. You know the barbecue?
Yeah.
Right? Cheap, aren't they? It deodorizes. So much stuff.
It can be.
No, it does. For instance, we've got this, lovey. You see, the hands in there, hands sweat, lovey. So all you do is, my love, put aluminum foil or paper towel here. The snag with charcoal is, the one snag, as I see it is, it pours black, my love. You don't want it all over this.
No.
So you've got a choice. You can take 1, 2, 3, say 3 or 4 bits on Mum's old dishes.
Yeah.
You can put it downstairs and put that in there like that.
How long would I leave that in there? Like,
Well, if they're very smelly,
yeah.
2 or 3 days. If they're just mildly, 1 day, darling. Now, I tell you what, you've got smelly feet. But if you were to put a little tray in there, aluminum foil in it goes, or paper towel, and drop a few down there, and there you go. And you could do with keeping a permanent tray, you know where the hockey gear is?
Yeah.
Underneath it.
Oh, yeah?
And the smell will gravitate towards it. It kills the perspiration, because you can't wash this gear. Another thing, people get smelly cars, don't they? If you were, lovey, to take a dish like that, you know, and you were to put in this charcoal, you can't just put it, as the car goes round a corner, it'll go, out it comes. Take Saran wrap, cover it on it, and punch it with great big holes, and leave that in the boot, you call it a trunk boot, of your car. Do you know, any smells from the family spilt this gravitates towards that? Another thing, when you've used it, you can still use it for your barbecue. As soon as you throw it on and light it, the smell's gone. You're not wasting a thing.
Oh, that's a good point. I am going to pass it on, because we got a couple of kids on our team that are very rank.
Gary's getting the point, but what about the rest of the family?
Why are you going wrong?
I don't know. Where'd you put it?
I don't know.
It's me and my brother. We make a lot of messes with toys and stuff downstairs.
Can they find anything in this mess? Mike is putting Adam and Sheldon to the test.
Do you see that it's kind of like a mess in here, or no?
Yeah.
We're gonna play a little game here. I'm gonna give you guys 1 minute to find your remote. Starting now. Come on, make me proud. 30 seconds. Let's go, let's go.
It was really hard. Like, everything was all over the place, and you like look and you see, whoa, what the heck is that?
No remote. How are we supposed to turn on the TV if we can't find the remote? Aha! The remote!
You find it in this bin where, like, what the heck is that doing there?
What we want to do, okay, is I want you guys to be responsible for this toy room. Can you be in charge of that?
Yeah.
But there's going to be some systems put in place that you guys can have a really easy, accessible toy room. Because it shouldn't take this long to find everything, should it? No. First thing that we're going to do, you guys, is that we're going to label all your boxes so everything is organized and you know where everything is at all times. So Sheldon, you're going to make a label. And Adam, you're going to make a label. So you make one that says DVDs. Sheldon, you can make one for games. Perfect. Now we need one for Sheldon's toys. Adam's going to write down Adam's toys. Good job. I also want you to take one label and mark it as a charity box. And you guys have so many toys here that you probably want to help other kids too, right?
Yeah.
All right?
Things are starting to get done, but Kim and Mike are relentless.
Did you ever use this, lovey?
Not sure.
For this family, time is short, and so are tempers.
There is no way, hon.
The Gabberys' big issue, they devote too much time to having fun, and their home is suffering the consequences.
We just leave stuff everywhere.
The penalty is that although the family has nice things, the clutter is hiding them.
I can't find them.
Kim is helping Kathy and Gary rediscover their buried treasures
I don't think they're in here.
by boldly going where no cleaning lady has gone before.
What is all this stuff in here? Junk! Oh, because that's worth keeping, isn't it, lovey?
That's my baseball shoe.
Why is it hanging on a piece of wood, lovey?
I'm not sure.
Right. Wonder why you've got no room, is it? That's nice. How long have you had that?
12 years.
What the heck? Now, I found some cutlery.
That was my grandma.
Was it, dear?
Yeah.
And you've had it in here in a dirty situation.
Well, you have to polish it. It takes too much work.
I'm going to show you quickly how you can clean silver. Check, first of all, that says sterling. So I know it's sterling silver. Silver plate, you cannot clean like I'm cleaning. It's got to be the real McCoy. Right, I've got a bowl of water, my love, and I boiled a kettle. And I've lined this bowl with aluminium foil, all right? And I've hot water, my love. You should really have your rubber gloves on. I'm being very naughty. I've got here, my love, bicarbonate of soda.
Okay.
And in it goes. Right, lovey. I'll put one in, my love. Watch. This is how easy it is. Must be silver. Rinse it off in the water. Don't leave any of the soda on it at all. Dry it all off. Microfiber's lovely. It's a wonderful cloth to dry with. But look at the difference. Look at the difference in that spoon and that one.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Wow.
Isn't it incredible? And another thing that's so lovely about this, you know the cream you clean silver with? Mm-hmm. It splatters all over the place. You can never get the powdery bits out of here.
Good. Magic.
It's wonderful. I think it's wonderful.
It was magical the way that you can clean silver without having to scrub at it the way I always have. I might have actually used this stuff if I'd known that.
Okay, let's get it organized.
Okay.
The family is taking baby steps. They're going through their personal items,
Pills, catalogs, magazines.
organizing the things that have been left to sit for years, and even tucking the dreaded hockey equipment away where nobody can smell it.
Find a home for everything, not just hide the mess. I want the mess to be permanently gone.
But have they got the stamina for Kim and Mike's final challenge?
Lots to do. You have got to get all the stuff out of that cool cupboard, haven't you?
It's gonna take a while.
I should go. It's your cupboard. You messed it up, you clean out the lot.
Mom, we need you to consolidate all the stuff that you have in your cabinets into one cabinet so we can get the other cabinets that aren't working out.
Okay.
Gentlemen, you're in charge of your toys. Okay?
Yeah.
Are you gonna help out Mom and Dad?
Yes.
All right, perfect.
You want to have this place so lovely, the VIP called at any time. You say come in.
All right, let's go.
The Gabberys now have just a few short days to clear out their junk, organize their home, and get everything to the standards of a VIP.
Why don't we have supper first and then talk about this, okay?
The family's getting right to work.
How did my slipper end up down here?
Kathy has called in reinforcements to help sort through the mess.
Yeah, we're pretty bagged. Last night about 10 o'clock, we were trying to get things done and we started making really dumb mistakes, so it's a lot.
But it looks like things have gone from bad to worse.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Looks like a bomb hit this place. Kath!
What?
There is no way, hon. What are we trying to establish here? Let's look like slobs? Kath!
What?
This isn't working for me.
The Gabberys are at their breaking point. Could this challenge be the final straw? Kim and Mike could be in for a very disappointing return.
Honestly, I do this for a living. In my job, I can't see it being done.
Oh, God. The Gabbery family has just a few short days to clear out their junk, organize their 3-bedroom home, and get everything to the standards of a VIP. The work is taking its toll.
Looks like a bomb hit this place. Kath!
What?
This isn't working for me. This isn't working for me. Okay?
I know.
We're not gonna get it done. We're gonna look like total idiots. You know it.
But fraying tempers aren't gonna slow this family down. The boys are organizing their toys.
Sheldon still want this guy? Yeah, okay.
And Gary is tackling some small renovations.
Got a roller for me?
While Kathy buys the furniture they need to properly display their china and silver.
When can I get it delivered?
put off dealing with all the things we needed to deal with, and someone came in and gave us a deadline, and there you go.
Everything is coming together, but their time is coming to an end. And it'll be up to Kim and Mike to decide if this final challenge is complete.
Hello.
Kim, my dear?
Yes?
I want to treat you like a VIP because you've treated us like VIPs.
Oh, thank you.
So I got a little red carpet for you, and I'd like to walk you up the aisle. I'm sorry, but best man out, okay?
Oh,
All right,
thank
here we
you.
go.
Thank you very much. Oh, I feel I belong on a red carpet, you know.
You do.
There's something about me.
You're a diamond.
Oh, and so are you, dear. I notice paint.
Yeah, lots of paint. No shoes. Let's see the next room. Let's see if the hockey equipment's gone. Come on, Kim.
Oh, look, let's go.
my God.
Oh, my. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful.
Stunning.
Thank you.
This is what... Oh, look at that cabinet. You know what you want to look in it like a shop window. See what you can see. You do, you know. Oh. It's all right, isn't it?
Wow, there's a floor. Nice job, boys.
This family has passed the test.
Do you know what? You've got a fine, fine house, haven't you?
With the work done, now let the fun begin with cheerleader Kim and referee Mike. But this rude awakening isn't over. Just in case anyone has forgotten how far they've come, Kim and Mike have prepared the wall of shame. The living room and front hall were filled with hockey gear and the stench that came with it. But they've been cleared out. Now everything has a home and the smell is gone.
You've got to admit the difference now. I mean, it's staggering.
The dining room was a disaster zone that had been bombed by junk mail, envelopes, and paper. Yet, with a little organization, it's now a wide open space where everything is beautifully displayed. And the basement, which had a new set of horrors in every single space, is now a room to be proud of. And even the coldest room in the house has a new warmth.
You know, I can make lots of excuses for how it got the way it was, but now I can't even imagine letting it get back to that.
It's given me this whole new motivation that was always there, but they tweaked it. They got me going again.
The family really came together as a team.
Do you know, it's been a smashing day, hasn't it? I've had a good time. You play a mean game of hockey.
You're not bad with your pom-poms.
Don't be cheeky. Come on. Come on.
On this episode of Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Morgan Mackenzies, a family who loves spending money.
I do tend to shop a little bit, tiny bit.
But can't keep track of anything they own.
My name is Brian and I'm a clutter bug.
And where every day seems like the nightmare before Christmas.
Mr. Christmas, what's with the nativity scene still up?
Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub have got to set this family straight.
That's a dog!
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub for a very special assignment. Their mission, to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike are meeting the Morgan McKenzie family, comprising Mom Kelly, son Doug, daughter Kendra, and youngest son Brian. The Morgan McKenzies moved into this majestic heritage house 40 years ago. But over time, it's become a bulging storage container of junk for a family of hoarders.
There's just so much random stuff that like, we don't know what it is or where it goes or what to do with it.
Dollar store bargains litter the home, while other shopping sits unopened. Suitcases never get unpacked, and some items have been stored in cardboard for years.
I still have unpacked boxes from when I moved here.
Kelly's charity work and busy job as a hearing specialist make cleaning the lowest priority for her and her kids.
Get rid of that, please. Why do I do that? It's broken. Throw it out.
But now Kendra is heading to university, and Doug is also leaving home.
I know you're planning on moving back out, and you're going to leave me with this disaster when you go somewhere. I just can't have this kind of mess hanging around when especially if you're not here. It's not fair.
Time is running out to get this house sorted.
Need a hand, Kendra? No.
But this whole family needs to learn to let go of stuff, organize what they have, and stop buying more.
We shove things away in an effort to tidy instead of getting rid of things or bring in things that aren't really necessary.
The Morgan McKenzie's big issue? Everything comes into this house, but nothing ever goes out.
I've been asking you for 2 months now to put away these Christmas decorations. To be in a house and be this disorganized, it's exhausting, it's frustrating, it's depressing.
Kim and Mike are on their way to fix the Morgan McKenzie's ever-growing mass of mess. They're gonna do it with a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Morgan McKenzies. We hear you're a bunch of hoarders.
Everything's coming in, nothing ever goes out.
Enough is enough, Morgan McKenzies. This is your rude awakening.
I've seen that Christmas tree thrown out with the lights on. I've seen it all now.
Okay, how old is that? I don't get it. Morgan McKenzies, where are...
Here they are.
Here they are.
I have seen some things in my life. I have never seen a Christmas tree thrown away with the lights on it. Why did you throw decent lights out? Because you were too
lazy.
We got right bunch here.
Who's going somewhere?
No one knows mine.
But they're full.
But you're going somewhere, aren't you?
No, I just haven't unpacked them.
How long? When did you come back from wherever you went?
It's been a couple months.
Months? What about the dirty washing in there stinking away?
Don't even answer.
All right.
Don't even answer.
All right, how did all this happen? Because wherever we look,
it's just...
who's responsible for all this untidiness and everything everywhere?
All of us.
But you don't throw anything out, do you? Not much.
I can tell.
I'm glad we've come because if you don't, in 6 months' time, I won't be getting the house at all, lovers. You buy, you don't throw out. Christmas ornaments. It's a few months past Christmas.
Well, I did ask Doug to take on the task of putting them back in the storage, and I decided this time that I wasn't going to go and do it for them, so they still sit.
You, young man, please. You're going to box it and put it where your mother keeps it, aren't you?
Kim, there's a bed.
Do you know, I thought it was a wall.
There it sits, because I don't know what to do with it.
Make a decision and do it now, or let's get rid, dear, please.
You ready for this one? Kim, there's Christmas ornaments. There's a nativity scene, still out.
Well, all the family's the same, dear. They're all crackers. All this has got to be clear before you go, because it's not fair for your mum to have to do this when her grown son goes away.
Oh, she wouldn't do it.
No, you have to help your mom.
What do you want to say about this?
Welcome to my room.
Don't be ridiculous. This is no room, it's a pigsty. What is all this?
Clothes, dollar store, stupid stuff that I don't need.
I'm a big fan, but you can't buy everything in the dollar store.
Money burns a hole in my pocket.
If you're a bit tempted, don't go have money in your pockets, son. This is a disgrace. You have to... This is the worst room. Now, look here, now look. This is the feminine dressing table, like you see in all the films. The woman sits there brushing her long tresses. That's a dump! Is there no shame?
A little.
A little. There's no hope, is there, Mike?
For her?
She's in Ruination Avenue, isn't she?
No, I like organizing. I like...
You like organizing?
No, I like things organized.
This is organized chaos.
No, it's not.
You're going to university, and you gotta get your things packed so you can get out of here properly. The biggest problem in this house is that...
They're slobs.
Kim.
You can paint a picture, you can put a pink and blue bow, The family are wonderful slops. Would you agree?
Yeah.
All right, I've said enough.
Yeah. Let's go, darling.
So pretty, so mucky.
This constant hoarding has got to come to an end.
Disgraceful.
Kim and Mike need to figure out a plan of action.
They're never going to be able to downsize with all the stuff that comes into this house.
What are you going to do?
I have to teach this family that when things come in, things gotta go out.
Oh, I hope you do.
What are you gonna do?
She is going to unpack those suitcases.
Oh, gross.
And that boy is going to put those Christmas decorations away.
It's Christmas 12 months a year here.
Mind you, I'll tell you this now. I like Christmas.
Me too.
Yeah, Christmas trees, festivities.
That's great.
And also, my dear, mistletoe. Mistletoe.
That's not mistletoe.
We can pretend, can't we?
Right now, everyone is guilty of overloading the house.
For all of us, it's a little bit of an issue letting go of items.
Yes, I would describe myself as a pack rat. This is the first welding job I ever did. I don't know.
Holding on to junk will never get this house clean. It's time for the switch.
What we want to do is separate you into teams. We have the people that are leaving the house, Kendra and Doug. Switch.
We've got Kelly and Brian who are staying. 2 teams, Doug and Kendra. Take a box. You go into Brian's room.
And collect everything that is junk. And you two are going to go into Kendra's room, and you're gonna do the same. We are giving you exactly 1 minute to bring all that junk right back here. Ready, set, and go!
With the clock ticking, can Kim and Mike really kickstart this family's cleanup plan?
Brian, you're slacking a bit, kiddo. Get stuff in. You can fill 15 flaming boxes.
Don't bet the farm on it.
This is junk. What is this? We don't need to collect bags. We're not bag collectors.
The Morgan Mackenzie's big issue is that they have too much stuff coming in and nothing ever goes out.
The last time I got rid of something... Shoot.
Kim and Mike want to give this family a lesson in letting go.
We are giving you exactly 1 minute to bring all that junk right back here. Ready, set, and go! Go! You have 1 minute, guys. You have 1 minute. Let's go. Collect that junk.
There's so much stuff. Come on. We have not long.
Take the whole bag. This is junk.
Brian, you're slacking a bit, kiddo. Get stuff in. You can fill 15 flaming boxes.
10 seconds.
8,
7,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on.
Right.
This is junk. Out.
You threw out my guitar. I hate you.
Don't you start. You've not been asked. This is the moral. 2 boxes.
1 minute.
1 minute. Doesn't take long. Doesn't take weeks and months.
The switch has proved to the Morgan Mackenzies that clearing this house won't take forever. But Brian still needs a lesson in letting go, even of junk that's already broken.
Does it have any sentimental value to you at all?
Not really.
None at all, right? This is what we do with things.
For all of us, it's a little bit of an issue letting go of items, although I think we're seeing it in a different light now.
It taught me that I shouldn't keep as much things.
So we're going to give you loads of boxes. Give yourself 60 seconds. Don't give yourself longer. If you hesitate, you won't throw it out. You'll know if you want it right away. Get it out. And is that a deal?
The switch was interesting to see how much was left after we took a box out. You can't tell it was missing, so there's a lot more to do.
Yes, there's a lot to get out. But first, Kim and Mike have to stop more stuff from coming in.
My mom definitely brings the most into the house. You know, online shopping and God knows what else.
And then I buy things that I don't even like a pair of boots I will never wear that still sit in the box.
Brian is just random things that you'll never need or use and just leaves them everywhere.
Dollar store stuff?
Odie's 2 years old.
More dollar store stuff?
Yeah.
The Morgan Mackenzies don't even realize what they already have.
I want to prove a little something right now.
Mike wants to show them by pulling it all together.
I need to show you guys the amount of stuff that comes in this house in a short period of time.
And this is only 3 months worth of purchases. In a year, they'll have 4 times as much. At this rate, soon the house will burst.
And you wonder why your house is so full. Family, I can't even see you. Come here. Look at this. In order for this to stop, we need to put into place the in and out policy. If something this size comes in the house, I want something this size to go out of the house. Brian, if you go to the dollar store
and you buy all these little things, it adds up, okay? This has to either be put somewhere properly or it has to go out. Got it? Mom, all this impulse buying has to stop. You're gonna give everything a thought for 24 hours before you purchase them. 24 hours. Let's put this stuff away. Come on.
I'm quite certain we will be more conscientious when in making purchasing decisions and also in hoarding. It'll be easier to let things go, to know that that's the only way we can bring something new in.
With the shopping madness halted, Kelly needs to take care of her suitcase science experiment gone wrong.
This one's been here probably for about 6 months. This one came back with me about 4 months ago. That's about 3 months that's been there.
Kim is bracing herself for the biohazard that is about to be unleashed.
I'm sorry, dear. Anything to jump at me. Open the case, let's go see what we've got here.
Oh, that's the heat.
You do know that you're going to have to wash everything, so let's throw them in. It's musty. It's very musty. You're a very good packer, dear, aren't you? I must say. Oh, God. Let us take our masks off. Oh, these are awful things to wear. Now, I just got warm water and I put a wee bit of washing up liquid. I don't want it soapy. Tea tree oil is a natural bacteria, comes from Australia. I will shake in about 10 drops. I'm going to put this clean white cloth in, and all I'm going to do is, my love, I'm literally skimming over a nylon. You might see a few sort of dampy spots appear, but leave it open half an hour and it's dry. If you have any dirty washing, you can put them in a plastic bag. Then when you get home, take it out right away. It hasn't changed any of the other clothes. So if they're clean, you've got to tackle this one now, you've got to tackle that one, and I've had enough. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Kelly may be on the road to clutter recovery, but the rest of the family still have a very long way to go.
Well, I want you to put that stuff down.
Oh, where?
Well, I don't exactly where. You gotta figure it out. You're going to university and you can't figure out where things are gonna go?
The Morgan McKenzie family brings too much stuff into the house, and nobody ever throws anything out.
A binder full of paper, that's useful. Why throw that out?
Kim and Mike need to teach this family how to let go.
I hate my life.
The Morgan McKenzies want to downsize as two of the grown-up kids move on in life.
Both the kids leaving, I don't like the idea of, but the stuff they're leaving behind, I dislike even more. They really need to get their things sorted out before they go.
Mike needs to help Kendra organize her things before she goes to university so her mom isn't left in the lurch.
Garbage is gonna go in the garbage. Things that don't belong in your room are gonna go in this box here. The stuff that you're gonna keep, we're gonna divide it up into 3 boxes. Things that you never use, things that you use occasionally, and things that you use every day. We're gonna do the entire bedroom. What's this? Every day?
Yeah.
Everyday use. Occasional, never use. Yes, let it go. Good girl. Grab the dirty clothes out of there. Cute. Yes, you can. Don't say you can't. Don't stop. Just because I stop. Wait, there's still more garbage in here. But like, I can't even, I don't even want to touch this stuff. So you got to get in here with me. Motivation, motivation.
But it's going to take all of Mike's power of positive thought to get this girl motivated.
Keep going.
Okay, I don't know how to sort these.
This has to have a spot. Here. Here. Do you want to help me out? Well, I want you to put that stuff down.
Oh, where?
Well, I don't exactly where. You got to figure it out. You're going to university and you can't figure out where things are going to go.
It takes some tough love from Mike for Kendra to finally face reality.
I'm leaving you with this. Here's your garbage bag. When I come back, I want this room to be spotless and organized. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Getting started with Mike helped. It's a work in progress, so I can keep working on it. It's just been started, so that's the hardest part, I guess.
While Kendra gets busy, it's time for Doug and Brian to become Kim's little helpers and finally pack Christmas away.
Now, I'll tell you what job I'm going to give you to do. We've got the box here, and we've got lots of these. So I want you to take all these lovely balls and things, they're beautiful, fit one in each. When you fill the layer, you put this on top, my love. And we've got another one of these, darling. And then you see, you start another layer. It's very neat. And you, young man, I've started doing that one.
Kim is going to show these boys how easy a job can be if you have the right tools.
This is actually pretty fun.
Look at that little face. Not a bad-looking child, are you? What happened to you? No. We'll put this in here now. Go on.
Thanks.
Come on, you get working. You going on strike or something? By Jove, that is totally beautiful. Put him in very carefully. Now, we've finished, but not quite, have we? What have we forgotten? these round the house, do we? Oh, well done, kids, well done. Well, I'm liking this, you know.
Okay.
Not bad kids, are you?
No.
I must have been mistaken.
I just expected the Christmas ornaments to take a lot longer to get put away.
I thought it was going to take about 2 hours, and then once she taught me to do it, I just kind of did it, and it actually took not that long at all.
Kim and Mike have given the Morgan Mackenzies the tools to deal with their huge collection of junk. But now they need to put this family to the test. It's time for the final challenge.
There's enough unwanted stuff in this house to sink a battleship.
It's time we get all the junk out.
We thought we could have a lawn sale. And all the proceeds, if you boys don't mind, go to your sister's education. She's going to university, so it's all the money she can get her hands on.
I need you guys to be motivated and work together as a family. Got it?
Yep. Don't be so bubbly. I've seen more life in a mortuary.
We'll be back.
I think it'll be a huge challenge to get everybody ready and parting with things.
Brian, come down now, please.
But with enthusiasm lagging, things are off to a very slow start.
I'm gonna lose it with you. You have stuff everywhere. It's gotta be cleaned up.
Okay, Mom.
And Mom is the only one pushing ahead.
First thing you need to do is sort out this entire cupboard and get some yard sale stuff out of there. I'm so tired. Oh, poor baby. Well, I am tough to be a child. You still have a lot of stuff on those shelves.
I know I have a lot of stuff on the shelves.
That you have to go through?
I went through it. I made that in art, and that's special. That is the dart that Cat Stevens shot at me. That is the thingy that John Paul II gave to me.
Your Easter yo-yo?
Easter Bunny gave that to me, personally.
If I give specific instructions what to do and work with them, things work very well. If I leave chores to be done in my absence, they do not. So the more I'm absent, the less gets done.
But Mom can't be in 3 places at once.
Empty that, we're gonna sell it.
I'm not selling it, though.
Sure.
I'm not.
And everyone seems keen to hang on to their hidden treasure.
This is what you want to keep? You gotta be kidding me. You're hiding things from me.
A binder full of paper, that's useful. Why throw that out?
At this rate, they'll be lucky to get organized for the lawn sale before Brian goes to university.
Is this her sale bin?
There's enough unwanted stuff in this house to sink a battleship.
Kim and Mike have given the Morgan Mackenzies 24 hours to clear out all their unwanted junk and hold a lawn sale extravaganza.
Come on, princess.
But with this level of enthusiasm,
I hate my life.
it could be a lawn sale disaster.
It's stressful today that I don't know how we're gonna get everything done in time. Look at it. Worse, not better.
But to get this 4-bedroom home back in order, everyone has to agree on what stays and what goes.
This is not all keepers. This is what you want to keep? You gotta be kidding me. You're hiding things from me.
The threat of Kim and Mike's imminent arrival seems to be the final wake-up call this family needs to get their sale goods sorted.
I am feeling good about that. I'm feeling organized right now. This is throwing out, and this is for the yard sale.
It may be sorted, but to succeed in their final challenge, Kim and Mike now have to get them to sell it.
Gang, we are thrilled to bits that you have stopped bringing things in the house.
Lovely.
Yes, right?
Yep.
But now we need to get all that stuff out of the house. Time for the yard sale. Let's go.
Come on, there's money to be made. Money.
Money.
Come on. Hurry up.
It's time to get this show on the road.
For sale. I think this would be good.
10 bucks!
Easy bought this.
I would have bought it for 15. How much you want for the shelves, Brian? $2, sold. Come on, folks, get
Are we almost sold everything?
Bargains galore, Dan. Bargains galore.
With Kim and Mike helping to drum up the crowd, the family's finally letting go. And making a tidy profit to boot.
You know what this is for?
This girl for university.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. You're a good man. You're a good man.
And you're an officer and a gentleman.
Yeah, that's right.
The final challenge is a success. In 1 hour, they've gotten rid of a bedroom suite, 1 treadmill, 14 boxes of junk, and made over $200.
That would be helpful to Kendra. I mean, raising the money really wasn't the point of it. It was to get rid of the stuff. But it is kind of nice to see that jar fill up at the end of the day.
So the last 2 things to leave are your 2 kids.
Throw them in.
Throw them in. Are you gonna miss them?
Of course.
Well, how do you feel about them leaving?
Nah, I don't want them to leave, but I'm getting prepared for it. We'll work on it.
Well, you guys have done great.
Thanks.
Really good. Really, really good.
Gang, get out. Let's get out of here. This car of stuff is going to charity.
But to avoid any relapses, Kim and Mike bring the family and their friends together to reveal the wall of shame.
This is what used to be in this house.
There you are.
The dining room used to be a stew of shopping boxes, Christmas decoration chaos, and even an old mattress. Now, it's a welcoming room fit for a family gathering at any time of the year. Doug's room used to be a guitar graveyard with a spaghetti of wires and his bed on the floor. Now it's a neat and tidy room, easy to pack up and go.
Oh my God, right there.
Do you recognize that room? I don't even recognize it.
Kendra's room was just a mayhem of mess, covered in garbage and laundry, fit only for animals. Now it's a stylish sanctuary for a young lady.
I think it's a lot better for my mom to know that our rooms are sorted out before we leave.
I think the most important thing I learned was how easily junk can pile up, and you know how much space it can take too, and also how easy it can be to get rid of it.
All of this will certainly ease the downsizing process for Brian and myself.
We're just gonna be a better family now.
Thank you for being such a great family.
You've been a lovely family.
The change has been dramatic, and remember, nothing back in this house.
Yeah.
One thing in, one thing out. Dollar shopper.
Kim has conquered the Morgan Mackenzies and made their future brighter. Now, if only Mike will let her do the same.
But you know what I bought, don't
What did you buy? Kim, not the mistletoe again.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No,
Mike,
it's not
come
going to
on,
happen.
Mike,
It's not going to
please.
happen. I'm
Mike,
not
look.
going to kiss you.
Please.
No.
You didn't